Hey, what's going on? Dom just noticed that for the last month we've been pretty much doing the same thumbnail, just change around the comics in one word in the title. Yeah,
Hey,
but you've liked it, so we keep.
You added a plus to this one, I think. The last one
I did because I went overboard. So just to let you know, today we're covering. This is if you don't like this one, you've liked the last 3 installments of this. If you don't like this one, blame JJ. But if you do like it, thank me for it, and then we'll do a second one.
Oh damn, man!
It's this week. It's 10 plus foil variants that every Star Wars collector's got to have, and these are the DF version. You know, we've gone into DF. We've covered 1 or 2, most notably the most expensive one. We'll get into that one too. But we haven't covered them all before, so we're going to cover them all. Kind of tell you where they're at. There's some interesting ones. There's some super rare, hard to find ones that are not graded, ones that aren't selling, and there's going to be some tricky numbers going on there. Fuzzy math, if you want to call it, new math, however you want to do it, we do it. Pause. That sounded bad. Anyways, we'll get to that. I also played, for those people that have been asking, I haven't said much about it, but I did because I've actually been having a lot of, my personal life is crazy right now. However, I have been playing the card game every once in a while. Went back, played it. A little tournament win here. Got the little, this is pretty cool. Little Legends of the Star Wars. Cool. Yeah. Star Wars Unlimited. Show some of the new characters. The Balin and everything else. Did a little third place shot on that one.
Press. Nice.
Picked up some boxes. We're hoping to pull a showcase day. We'll do that at the end. I hear they're juiced. So we picked up the pre-release box and we picked up a booster box. We'll go through those real quickly. Hopefully make a couple dollars today too. Show you some of the new cards. Dom is going to get excited for that because some of the showcases in that, let's just say he really likes. Number 2,
he loves.
Speaking about stuff he likes, Dom tried to make us talk about the same rumor that he has done every other week. Instead, JJ made us watch a terrible fan film.
Oh man,
that's terrible.
But I'll tell you what, okay, aside, for all due respect,
that was Dom's idea.
All due respect, it's actually better than some of the shit that we get.
Absolutely not. Absolutely is not. Absolutely is not. But we'll get into it later. We will get into it later. So we watched the fan film. And, we got a pretty rounded show. And we've got, once again, from our man, Wookiee Fanatic. Do we explain to him how to accept the invitation? Wookiee Fanatic.
No, we need to do that.
Okay, so go to your Google account, whatever your email is. We sent you an invitation a while ago. This is how you know you're a member of Renovision and create content here and stuff like that. We sent you it to one of the chats. You get yourself in there, you accept it, and you're in our dark side chat.
Mostly because JJ does not check his IG very much.
Yeah, so do that, and we'll get you in on that. If you have any questions, just talk to us here in chat. We'll teach you how to do it.
Hopefully you sent it to him because we'll get some crazy stuff in the chat. Somebody
we sent it to him like a week ago, I think, so he should be all right. Yeah, I can resend it, I guess. Let's say hi to the couple that are in here. Heck yeah, Dark Side Sunday with the crew that knows what's all new with Star Wars. Wait, wow, hold on now. Heck yeah, Dark Side Sunday with the crew that know what's all new with Star Wars. Why am I having trouble with that one? Tell me all about foil variants that people like me love. They do. Ruben, I'll tell you, you're going to love this. This is a segment exactly for you. GTK Comics, thumbs high, thumbs high, thumbs, thumbs. All right. All hail King Tom. There we go. Juice his ego up. That's all he needs. Happy Sunday, Darksiders. And here we go. No way, Seeker. Does that mean he was already been reasonable? I mean, he wasn't really reasonable in the chat because he forgot that Wayseeker wasn't going to show up, so he started yelling at him about nonsensical stuff. But besides that, yes, we're gonna get some actual knowledge in there. So let's just start getting into it right away because I want to go over these foils. I kind of put a lot into it, so we'll see what's up. Let's talk about Legacy of Vader. I read it. I'm telling you, if they actually made the movie about if this was if some of this stuff was in the movie, the last movie, it actually would have been good. Like it explains Kylo Ren. It actually makes him not a whiny bitch. You know what I mean? And explains why he would have they never really explained why he was the supreme leader, how people just accepted him for that. This book does. It's done an actual pretty good job doing that. So there's that. However, I will say we got another Jedi. I don't know how many Jedis just are wandering around, but it's Soul. It's Charles Soule, so there's another Jedi that didn't get Order 66.
Luke had a new nickname.
Way into the sequel trilogy.
The Voldemort treatment.
Yeah. Anyways, okay, sure, do that, Wookie. All right, next up, next week we've got the Star Wars #3. It's doing pretty good. I like this. It's going to be Valance. Well, hold on, pause. I don't know if I like this yet because I read the preview on this. Han Solo and Valance is drinking like Mai Tais in Cloud City. So I don't know.
He's retired to the beach.
I don't know exactly how this is going to. It looks good though.
Hey, when you're in Cloud City, you get the Mai Tai and the tropical drinks treatment, I guess.
Yeah, get to party all day, right?
If you were to have a live action Valance, who would you want to be play?
Bruce Campbell.
Carl Urban.
What about
Bruce Campbell?
What's his name? Nathan
Bruce Campbell.
Fillion.
Bruce Campbell. Bruce Campbell would be good. He does.
No, not Nathan Fillion. No.
No, you don't think so?
No.
No.
Carl Urban would be good. Or
you need somebody more like gritty, like.
Would it be much older? It has to be older now because this is going into the Mando.
That's what I'm saying. Bruce Campbell. It's perfect.
Yeah, Bruce
Campbell.
Yeah. Campbell might be too old, maybe.
Well, you can dye his hair a little bit.
Old, man. That's too old, man. You need somebody in the mid
some hymns or whatever. I don't know
because isn't Han in his like maybe
slow down. How old's Tom? I'm 4'2" Cruise.
Oh, 62.
He's like 70.
How tall is he?
No, he's like 62, 63.
Yeah, but he's out there acting like he's some 20-year-old dude doing missions still. Like, come on, get out of here. Anyways. But no, not Nathan Fillion.
You know who would make he may be too young, but who would make a good one too? Speaking of Tom Cruise, is the guy who plays Reacher, like in the series.
Oh yeah, that guy's really good.
Oh.
That guy's really good.
Freaking Richard, what's your name?
Alan Richard or something.
Alan Richardson, yeah. Jedi's crush, Jedi man. It's a man crush with Jedi. He freaking always talks about it every time he comes.
Okay. There's a 1-100 for this too, and a 125. The 125 doesn't look like it should be a 125, but whatever.
See, those are the books you have to keep an eye on because who's buying 25 of those books? Think about it.
What is the mainline?
Yeah, I know, but who's ever gonna buy 25?
I'm just saying, but the 1-100, those are the books you buy because
Dom, there's tons of 1-100s that to this day are $5.
Yeah,
hey,
that are $5.
Eventually, once Star Wars spikes a spark of hope again down the road.
I don't know. The writing on this hasn't been horrible. So
what is the middle one? Is that just almost looks like interior art?
It's a 1-100. There's also that's what they're doing. It's a variant and then a 1-100.
The stupid version.
Yeah, stupid versions. All right. There is, just make sure if they show up, if Dark Horse shows up to your store, there is the Hyperspace Stories, the Clone Wars coming out, another version of this. Pretty decent storyline so far. We'll see what happens if we get it. And then, thank the Lord, it's the final episode of this. And for some reason, Older decided, hey, I'm just not going to end up killing this book. I'm also going to draw a cover for it, I think. So I think that cover on the right's his.
Really?
That's something. Yeah, inside for the people.
Pull a Filoni, huh? Where he's like, I'm an artist too.
we reviewed the novel, so this isn't a great spoiler, but Buckets of Blood or Tobin or whatever dies, and they show it in here. So, spoiler, not spoiler. Sorry, not sorry. You're not going to read this book anyway, so who cares? There's 800 characters in here, and you'll be lost because of just how they draw them all. All right, FOC, Jedi Knights looks decent. We'll see what happens. Keep following it. I know Wayseeker hates it because it doesn't have blue bears.
That's a cool cover of Kashyyyk with the Wookiees. I like that.
Do you?
It looks like Kashyyyk, right? I guess.
Yeah, I think it might be. I don't know. It seems like it's them. Yeah, maybe.
I think Wookiee would love that cover.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is the final. Awesome. Yeah, thank God. I actually like the 1-25.
The Ava Secura.
Yeah, the Secura. I think it's dope as hell. 1-100, however, pass. All right, that's it for FOC. I guess that's quick. Should we get into Star Wars, the week in news, or are we going to? I didn't even ask you guys what you want to do. Should we continue?
You have to do the fan film after news.
Yeah.
News sets it up. So
okay. So then let me get back into. Let me do the foils real quickly. We'll go through foils. After we get through foils, then we'll pull out. Then we'll go over to news. All right. Star Wars comics. Like I said, we're covering all the Dynamic Forces. For those people that don't know, Dynamic Forces had like an agreement with the now defunct Diamond they'd sell directly through them. A lot of times they would do exclusive like signatures or limited series. I will tell you, a lot of times you can find, and this is why I'm showing you 2 of Chewbacca number ones. Even in the gold series, when they did something special, they would have like signature series with it too. So both would come with a COA, either the DF that was like to number how many ever they had or tell you it was from them for some reason, or it would have a signature series, and most of the time is out 3,000.
Don't forget about the sticker seal, the gigantic seal thing.
Yeah,
sticker seal they put on the back of the
bag. On the back of it's wild.
But you can't get off.
By the way, also too, I know people say like, "Oh, limited number," but like when I'm saying there's 3,000, they're saying there's 3,000 signed. They probably had another 6,000 to 10,000 not signed to these, but a lot of them got shit on, and you can't find them all the time because some people don't really look for them that much. I don't know what the deal is with them. I do know they're harder to find, though. I will tell you that. I think they had trees in the background, just so you know.
I think it was also the beach. Remember when they're on the beach fighting in the
maybe.
So you really didn't see trees. Trees were in the back. Who knows?
So all these have some type of foil. Most of them are the gold foil versions that they're known for. Not all gold foils are dynamic force. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you that. Not all gold foils are dynamic force, but dynamic force used a lot of foiling. Gold wasn't their only color. So here we go. Let's look at this book real quickly. Now, raws of this go for $22. That is with the El Signorino in it, or without. Doesn't matter. However, the last 9.8 to sell of this book was $250. I saw this book one time and it didn't have the signature on it, so I passed on it, not knowing that I should have picked it up with the gold foil on it. For those people that don't know, the gold foil is up at the top of the Star Wars and everything else. It's like spot foil too. It's not like, but anyways, $250 for this one. This one still does pretty decent. Next up, there's 2 in Union. Union number 1 had a gold foil. The Star Wars is the foily portion of this. And I think it has a little outline someplace else. 9/8 used to be, in 2022, this book was selling for $288.98. Wow. It still sells for over $100, $113. Raws, however, it's kind of funny because people don't actually list this as a foil a lot of times. They miss it. So raws sell for either 99 cents if you put them to auction, just as Star Wars Union, or they sell for $12. Your choice, either way. The average of this used to be $25. There's a decent amount of this one. People know this. This is the story of the marriage between Jade and Luke Skywalker. That's why they know this book. Also, the more ugly cover is number 4. Also, as you can kind of see with the light, a gold foil for this. 9/8, $63. That was in 2022. Nobody grades this thing.
This one's actually a lot harder to find, I think, though, than number 1.
I would have. Well, one sold recently for $30, but it's clearly stated had no COA, which I don't know why you need the COA in this, but some people like it. If you grade it, they just throw the COA away most times, so it's not even worth it.
Especially like a lot of like Star Wars Union 4 variants.
Yeah, especially considering that like there's no signature on it. So what good's the COA? I don't know, but they have it. Average was $55, still $30. I mean, it doesn't. Double J has a good point. There's not a lot of these out there for sale anymore, or within a reasonable range. So you only get like one sale every 4 months. It's not because there isn't some books there, but people are asking wild prices, and we'll get into some of those later. Probably one of the more familiar DFs and the one that a lot of people find all the time, which makes it probably one of the ones that isn't worth as much. Star Wars number 12. Let's see what the price is again. Oh, no, there you go. 9/8 are still averaging $130. They used to be $240. Average are all about $14. I will tell you this. A lot of times these books, because of the spot foil, look like shit. The spot foil looks like shit on it, so make sure I wouldn't guarantee, just because you see it and you don't see spine ticks on the side does not mean that you have a 9/8. Let me just
because the Star Wars, you can tell, is dull on top.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's got like nicks in it. Yeah, it's got scratches and nicks in it.
Yeah, scratches.
Oh, nice. There you go. The original, I don't know what that has to do with anything, but original Star Wars 1 foil reprint? Oh, is that something Marvel put out when they were doing the foil thing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. All right. Next up, a very, very shady one because it's hard to see, but the Star Wars up at top is gold foil. This is the gold foil Bounty Hunters number 1 Sing variant. There's a regular cover. This one too. Once again, not a ton of sales on this one. $14 for the average though. 9/8 sell for $152, or if you kind of mislabel it, $21. Oops. And put it to auction. It used to be a $200 book though, so it has fallen off a lot since. Well, a little bit since then, but still decent
Crazy part
price.
about this one is you can still buy it on their website too. I don't recommend it because it's like $50. But...
Oh, on DF's website, yeah, everything on DF's website is overpriced. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well, if it was a 9/8 graded, you might. Here's the one everybody knows. And this one, I'll be honest, fell off a little bit, but it's kind of holding as far as 9/8's going. It's a hard 9/8 to get. Jedi vs. Sith, DF gold foil #1. Is this square? But what is the deal with it again? Is it cardstock? I think it is. I think it's a thicker stock too. Yeah, it's a thicker cover. 9/8 still going for $1,560, which, mind you, not a lot of them graded on the census. About a handful. Only 3 ever sold. The first one sold for $2,550. Then it went to like 2,000. I think this is the third one that's in a 9/8. It's extremely hard 9/8 to get. If you get it, good luck. Congratulations, you're great. Last raw
down payment on the house if you got a 9/8. There you go.
Last raw sold for $300. I would be careful. I will just give out this PSA again. Be very careful when you see something like this, what you buy on the internet, because most of the times that's been pre-screened. You know what I'm saying? And they know what they got. All right. Next up. Oof. Like Star Wars Jedi Council, the Mace Windu photo cover. 9/8, still 120. Raw is going for $29-ish. Really depends. The gold foiling is through all the way through Jedi Council. It was a pretty good one. This one I hate. As you can see, it looks like
always in beat up condition.
Yeah, it's always in shitty condition. And because of how they put Vader with the live action thing, he's tilted, so it's off. It looks like it's always off center.
He needs his V8.
Yeah, he's got a lean going on. Star Wars Infinities #1, A New Hope. This is kind of a satire book, wasn't it?
Yeah.
9/8's going for
like alternate
universe. Yeah, 9/8's going for $134. Raw's going for $16. As JJ said, though, this book is always in shit shape. There's a lot of them out there, but shitty shape. Vader Quest. The gold foil is only at the top on this one. #1. Not a book I love. Raw's, however,
like the
going
cover. I'm not big on the book.
The storyline. The crazy.
Well, was Vader trying to find Luke? It kind of find Luke. That was
but remember they have like the little girl dude that's in the like machine or whatever.
Yeah, it's right there. The cover. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I think that's a dude. Isn't it a dude?
Something. I don't know what it is.
All right. Raw's $33. 9/8's going for $150. There is a 10, mind you. What year do you think that came out, Dom? Don't look.
I guess in 2015.
No, 2015. No, 2019.
Oh,
$718.
Okay.
I know everybody said last year or 2 years ago that every book's going to be 9/9 or 10s. I told them no, and they've already had 9/9 and 10s. Nobody believed it. But here you go. Proof that it is. 2019, we have an actual sale for 10/0 in this book. $718. I think there's a 9/9 in this too.
It's actually less than I figured something like this would go for in a 10.
Yeah, it's tough. Well, I mean, you have to think in 2019.
Yeah,
2018 and 19. No. That's about right, because 2018-19, that's when Wednesday Warring was huge.
Yeah.
Between 16 and 18, and we would sell 9/9s and 10s for about 1,000 for just like a 1 in 25 variant. So Star Wars wasn't as popular. So you'd figure, I mean, it's off by a little bit, but like people are probably like, what is this book? Who cares if it's a 10? You know, I mean, they were just saying it's a 10, so there's people collecting 10s. They probably got a pretty good deal on it. Next up, this is a hard book to find. It just is. It's a hard book to find for.
It's also terrible.
It's a terrible book. It's a hard book to find for the gold foil IRL in real life, as the kids are saying nowadays. Star Wars quote on Jin and Obi-Wan.
I think they got real inventive with the names for these books too. It's just like what it is. Let's call it what it is. Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan.
Yeah, technically it's Last Stand on Mantell, but yeah.
Or Mendel.
What did you say? Dom Sig on that is for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. Raw, absolutely. Is this one you never come across, or was it the last one?
I think it was a couple. I think it was
I think it was like 2 issues
Windy
before.
one. I think it was.
Yeah. Well, he's probably never come across this one. Now, the only thing I could find on it, I couldn't actually find a real sale for it. But the last 9.8 was $100, which is like it's not that expensive as a book. You figure you see cheaper versions of this come up in the raw, but I think like also who the hell cares about this book? I mean, if you're collecting the whole set, you do. Like you really do, but like if you're not collecting the set, nobody cares about this book.
Sometimes the photo covers for these were the only time they did photo covers for a couple of these books. So I don't know if that was the case for this one though. But they're good things to get signed. Like if
you could get
a lot of places.
Yeah, this book does get signed a lot. Now they didn't just we said foil, and the reason why we didn't say gold foil is because DF also did some hollow foils. They weren't the only company. There's actually another company we haven't covered, but if you guys like this, we probably will. So give it a thumbs up. They might have been the leader in gold foils. However, they were not in hollow foils. They did do episode 1. There is a gold foil version of most of the hollow foils too. But here we go. 9.9 2023. So I guess they are giving out 9.9s.
Wow.
$770. But oops, in 2021 there was a 10.0 that sold for $460. What is that?
Wow.
A 10 sold for $460 2 years before. 9.9 sold for $770. I think that's kind of what we're. Huh?
Somebody didn't check the census when they bought that 9.9.
Yeah. Maybe not, but maybe I mean the 10s. There's only one 10. It's probably not coming back out.
That's what I mean.
Raw,
like, highest graded.
Yeah, right. Yeah, for sure. Raw's $10. There is a glow version of this. We'll get an example of it later. Glow in the dark. And that usually goes for about $30. So if it looks like the comic is seeing sun damage, that's the only way I can explain it. I don't know how to explain the glow version of this, but Dynamic Forces did do some glow in the dark versions. It's just like a faded, like almost like a film that they have on top of it. Next up, episode 1, Anakin. This also had a gold, but the
Jake Lloyd signature.
Huh?
Said use this one for your Jake Lloyd signature.
Isn't Jake Lloyd a drug
addict?
I think so.
I think he's a drug addict. I don't think he signs anything. This is a hollow foil.
Hey,
9.8s averaging $65 for the hollow foil. The gold actually sells for more, $100. Raw's going between $15 and $40 for this book. I don't know why you'd buy it raw for $40 when you get 9.8, but maybe you just maybe you're waiting. Yeah, like he said, for a signature on it. Here we go. The example. I probably should put this with the other one. Episode 1, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now it has I know it doesn't look gold, but it has a gold foil. I don't know why I didn't put the gold foil one up, but I did. And the next one to the right, the one that looks faded, that's actually the glow in the dark. That's kind of actually what it looks like in real life. It looks.
The glow in the dark was the phase back then at that particular time.
Yeah, but on it wasn't done particularly well.
Yeah, like you said, it looks like somebody left it in the back seat of their car in the sun.
Yeah,
it looks like you pull up that white paper. They have like the sheet of paper.
Yeah.
You pull it off the skin. That's what it looks like. There's like a paper on top.
Almost. Yeah. It looks like something on top of it. Anyways, $33 raw for the gold variant. $9 for the glow in the dark, but a 9.8 sold for $124. It used to be $228. So a little bit of a fall off there, but once again, not a ton selling in 9.8. So who knows? Another great William Neeson.
Yeah, fucking Fabio. Fabio picking Qui-Gon Jinn.
That time he was on Tatooine.
Jesus.
Leaning against the pillar, looking like Jesus.
Like a pose.
Yeah. No, we're going to use that for a cover. Star Wars Episode 1, Qui-Gon Jinn. This is the Dynamic Force the hollow foil edition. 9.8's average at 150. This book actually gets graded a lot. And then I'm not even talking about people sign this book and grade it too. So not getting into what the prices on that, just telling you what the regular prices are. But trying to find one that's a hollow foil, non-signature or non-graded is tough. You can find it in 8.0 though. So good luck with that. They didn't just do hollow foils, glow in the darks, and gold foils. They also did, drum roll please, JJ. red foils. Yay! One of the better terrible looking red foils that doesn't look
Darth
good.
Maul. We got to make it
You know
red.
what that looks like? It looks like the bad graphics in a video game. Like you have a video game. It looks like that. This type of
No, like Wolfenstein 3D. Yeah.
Bad graphics. Wait till the fan film.
Oh Jesus. Hey, those graphics were 1990, and I guess Wolfenstein at the time too, which I played bad Wolfenstein 3D, wasn't bad graphics. It was amazing at the time, but you're correct. It does look like that nowadays. Darth Maul #1 has a red sheen to it, as we shall say. 9/8 go last two sales, 125, 150. Raw is going for $20. A very popular book. The problem with this book is people are asking ridiculous numbers, like $500 Raw for this book and $1,200 for a 9/8. So
be careful.
Yeah, but good luck. I mean, you're out of your mind. Nobody's going to pay that for this. Anyways, and then finally, the last one in our 10 plus, because I think this is book number 14, Jedi Quest. Everybody loves Jedi Quest. Darth Maul. It's another one of, for some reason, Darth Maul made it. They had to do red foil. Darth Maul, red foil.
Huffing
yeah.
the one.
But they didn't even put it on Darth Maul. It's literally just in the title. 9/8's going for $185. And Raw's wild ass asking prices also, like $500 for the wild ass asking prices. Actually, this is the one they were asking $500 and $1,250. The other one, I think they're asking like $100 or whatever. Is still ridiculous for the Darth Maul one. But this one for Jedi Quest, people are asking $500 for it raw, which is just I mixed up before, but either way, both of them are overpriced, and I think that's why they're not selling at this point. That could be Dom in high school. Oh, yeah? It could.
Oh, the Liam Neeson.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Let's see. No, that could not be Dom in high school.
I'm not old.
No.
Well, I actually did have a DA in high school, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, Duck's ass. Yeah. I had one in grade school. Yeah.
I had
all right. And then finally, not Dark Force, but we mentioned it before. There's a lot of gold foils. I wanted to give you one to look out, or at least a series, because people do collect this. Dark Empire, Dom's favorite non-canon storyline. Apparently, if you can get set, you can get $125 to $200 out of it. So make sure you're looking for those and digging those out. Condition varies. These are the only ones where they don't say they're.
I wouldn't say my favorite,
but they just sell it as a set.
Definitely like the series. Shadows of the Empire is my non-favorite story.
Either way, let's get. Well, there's two. They're two very. Yeah, the writers are not exactly.
Yeah.
They're feuding with each other. So. But here you go. So go dig through those two if you want to get those, sell those, or collect them. Either way, it's a fun little hunt. These books are still doing actually pretty good considering the rest. Star Wars is supposed to be dead, right, Meyer?
If you do any digging, you might be able to find some of these books that are in boxes. You
can. Yeah, we find them. I find one here, one there. The sad part. This is what I got to tell you about those books, which is tough. Is you'll find them in a dollar bin, and you'll be like, "All right, cool," but then you won't remember where you put the other one. You know what I mean? Like, well, because for a while there's like, I think in 2002 some of them got hot, but not all of them did, and then some of them started creeping back up now, and some of them, like I said, like the prices are wild. You don't actually know what they're worth, so you're like, oh, cool. And then the other part that's tricky with it is not every gold foil is a DF, right? And usually it depends on which one it is. But some of them aren't worth more. Some of them are. Like, even with DF, like, first appearances in DF are pretty good. Jedi Quest does pretty good. Oh, the other ones do, but they're pretty regular. Where you saw, there's another exclusive. It's another. What's the one?
Universe.
Another universe. Are they still around, or did they close down?
I think they closed down. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
So, maybe we'll do From Another Universe next week if you guys like this one, because they have a bunch of covers too that have foil on it.
There was the one that had a foil cover autographed, the Twin Engines of Destruction. He had the autographed version of that, the DF version of that.
Didn't QVC have one set too at some point of foil things?
I think that was the one we showed you of Empire.
Oh, was it? Okay.
I think that's the one that came out QVC. There's like 3 sets that that aren't named, but I think Another World has like a bunch of hollow foils that came out. But DF. And let's be honest, DF is really tricky with the numbers because they would send overages directly to Diamond. So you could, like the numbers are funny on it. You know what I mean? Like you got 3,000 signatures, then who knows how many other they had, and like you get a lot of warehouse sale stuff on that. So
some are much harder to find than others. You think the ones?
Well, I'm telling you that Jedi, the Obi-Wan and Anakin one is like I've never actually seen that book. Not in foil.
I that one.
I've seen the regular ones. I've never seen the foil ones.
Yeah, I've seen the regular ones. I haven't seen the foil ones. And I saw the Jedi Quest one, but it was tore up like dog shit, and somebody wanted like $60 or $80 out of it. I'm like, no. I'm good. So, anyways, all right, let's get into. We did that. Are we doing news or are we doing?
You can do news or collectibles.
News, collectibles. Just because you're. Let's do news, then we'll do collectibles because then we can do. We got to talk about the fan. We got to talk.
Like the news sets up the fan film, so
yeah, let's do news. All right,
we got to
let's
do
get
that.
to news.
News first. So.
Where? Jeez, StreamYard just changed everything around. Awesome. Well, there you go. All right, let's get into some news. Oh, by the way, we will be cracking some wax, as they say, as the kids say. I gotta probably put that in the thumbnail eventually.
Cracking wax.
All right.
So this news is sure to troll a couple people here, but not till the end. So
it's probably Dom because he's been hitting us up in.
Oh, we'll see.
Oh, you're gonna try to get me? Okay, well, we'll see how that works.
Maybe not.
Oh.
Maybe that person's not here. But
what's up, Brian? I gotta call Ryan. All
right. First up, some big news dropped this weekend. Somebody is making their first appearance in 50 years.
There you go, Dom.
It's my first appearance at San Diego Comic-Con too, so we're both going to be making our appearances.
So we're going to have Dom hound George Lucas.
Good, he should. He should. I really want to. I mean, George Lucas says he should not do interviews, right? JJ, can we agree on that?
I mean,
like
every time he
non-edited,
says something different, so I don't know.
Yeah, non-edited. Like he hasn't really done anything non-edited, like a sit-down interview or a panel. In the I don't know. I wouldn't call this the golden age of the internet. I'd call it the shit age of the internet now. But in this shit era where it's like just nonsense and everybody trying to cut your stuff up and make it a different way, or or use something you said before and like feed it in and stuff like that, right? Right, Dom?
Nope.
Definitely. Yeah, and he hasn't been around for that, and they're finally going to do it. So,
well, I think it's for a panel. It's not like for a Star Wars.
His museum. He's got a museum.
Panel, related to a museum that Lucasfilm is opening or whatever.
Dude, do whatever you want. People can cut stuff.
I'm sure they'll ask him ridiculous questions.
Yeah, they'll ask him ridiculous questions. People will cut his answers up.
Are you coming back to Star Wars? Yes, George Lucas is coming back to Star Wars. He bought Star Wars.
I guarantee you, some nerd, maybe even Dom himself is going to ask him if they should fire Kathleen Kennedy or something.
Yeah.
I would love to go to the panel. I would love to go to the panel, but I don't know. Let's see what happens. It's going to be a ton of people. First time appearing in San Diego Comic-Con, and it's going to be a shit show of that.
50 years he's avoided that and lived in the similar vicinity.
Yeah.
Really? So, it'll be interesting. We'll see what comes.
It should be interesting. They'll probably ask him every time you get somebody there, it'd be non-questions of what he's actually doing. Yeah. Definitely.
I don't even
know. They ask you? They ask the people the questions. With somebody like him, they ask the questionnaires the question ahead of time. So you're not going to get. There's no Dom's going to be up there trying to. But you never know with people nowadays. They're pretty good at the internet's pretty good of having private group discussions and trying to figure out.
If they let the audience member ask the question, some people.
I'll raise my hand. Are we ever going to see your sequel trilogy storyline on screen? Well, we are with Darth Maul, Shadow Lord. They're taking bits and pieces of it. Freaking 1313. So probably down the road, we'll see a broken up spot.
See that's why they have somebody ask you what your question is first, and then they will not. We got to somehow train you to just not say anything like, oh, I just want to ask George Lucas what his favorite ice cream flavor is, and then not say anything else, and then because he's never had ice cream and
It's butter pecan, and that's all.
Yeah, just like that, and then you go up there, and then you be Dom. Then you just do Dom things, and you just start going, wow. But we gotta like let you not be Dom for a while, and then like make your way in there. So,
welcome to the Dominism Podcast. I'm Dom.
They will arrest you.
Oh, great segue, Dom. Speaking of podcasts, Ashley Eckstein will be launching a new podcast with Michael James Scott at San Diego Comic-Con. So, called Hype Friend.
She's gonna be doing that. Her universe. Signing for $7 a pop. All of these gonna be busy.
Yep.
$7 a pop. She signs
$7 a pop. That's the name of the company. It's just the catchphrase. The name of the company.
Who's the other guy?
Michael James Scott. I'm not familiar with him.
I mean, but what are they going to talk about? Like, no offense to Ashley Eckstein.
I love her. She's talk about whatever they want to.
I know, they're great. Yeah, but like, what part? Like, because the old Star Wars that they had, where the people were like, "Hey, how's it going today? Today we're going to talk about the High Republic. The High Republic's the greatest thing in the world."
I don't think it's a Star Wars. I just pulled it for Star Wars news because it's Ashley Eckstein, but I don't think it's a Star Wars.
I would love to hear how she broke into her market with her universe, and like how her marketing has changed, because if you followed that company before, remember her universe was strictly female clothing at one point,
and Star Wars, and now it's
Star Wars, and she had dudes buying out her stuff, and she felt really bad about it. She tried everything. I really would like to hear that, but then like her stories, like I mean, I don't know. I watch a little Jada Kiss and Fat Joe every once in a while, but I mean, how many times are you gonna hear Fat Joe say the same thing, right? So like, your stories kind of run out. What do you do?
Really left field reference, by the way.
I still think that she's a little bit bitter that they didn't give her the role as Ahsoka.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think she's bitter at all.
For a very short time.
Yeah. I think she might have said like that was stupid, but I think after the response she got, and I bet you they made her a nice sweet look, man. Sometimes you got to see where the money's coming from, right? And also, like you got to make the business decision. And
Star Wars fans really pushed Rosario Dawson for that role. So what are you gonna do? Come out and say that's a horrible decision?
No, exactly.
And then they're gonna be like, we're coming against your clothing line. But now her clothing line also magically has more license. They have like every Disney license at this point.
Yeah, she's got Wicked. She's gonna be doing a big thing of Wicked.
So which one would you do? Have to go to work and actually grind it out on some set where you're not the boss and people are telling you what to do? Or cash checks, cash checks. Which one are you going to do?
Right,
because I enjoy cash and checks, bro. I mean, my shoulder's sometimes a little sore from all the cash checking, but like,
what are you, Seinfeld? Well, you never watched Seinfeld.
With one of those old machines,
I do. I still put my checks through there. Yeah, I mean, when I get them, it's wild. I don't get a ton of. I mean, maybe
Marco also uses the credit card swipe.
Oh no, dude! Don't even get me on that. I my business don't even use credit. We will not use credit cards at all anymore. But that's a whole nother story. We have this last year. We have outlawed credit cards.
You just figured out cryptocurrency. That's what you use.
Yeah. we don't do that either.
Only Dogecoin.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's it. We only take pennies. I don't know how that's going to work in the future, but right now all we're doing is taking
pennies. They ended the penny.
They ended pennies this year, like this last year. Pennies.
Pennies. You can only pay me in pennies.
Just wheat pennies.
Yeah, only pennies, and they have to be pre-rolled. And if we weigh them, so we know how much it's supposed to be.
We're going to give you the 5-gallon water jugs, 100 of those full of pennies. 100 jugs full of pennies.
You can't put like a wooden dowel rod and pennies and get away with it.
They had a guy who had that, who had so many different 5-gallon things full of pennies. He brought it to the bank. He had a lot of money too.
Yeah. I will say cash is making a comeback, which is nice. All right. Well, okay. I mean, I'll give it a try, I guess, maybe.
Give it a listen. I don't know.
Well, I'm going to see when I go to San Diego. I'm going to see what
recording. I think they said she'll be recording 3 episodes of it at San Diego.
I want to see what I'm going to be able to get into when I go, because I know that I'm about to go into something that is over 200,000 plus people. I'm not.
You're gonna.
It is the first time going. I'm going to freaking.
I'm gonna get pissed off at all the nerds about 20 minutes of being.
I'm gonna tell them, because the last time I went was over a decade ago, and it was like I couldn't stomach the amount of people there. So
my wife is like,
Dom's gonna have a real hard time. He needs to woosah. He needs to woosah a bunch. Mrs. Fat, make sure you give him like the Xanax.
Yeah,
like twice a day. Because he's gonna have the sweats. I'm praying for you that you can get back all right. I mean, Dom. I'm telling you, like I would get this one in there a lot. I get this one. You know how that starts happening. You get that twitching, like that part of your shoulder.
Start feeling that a little
yeah.
I will say this: if you've never been to Southern California, though, there's a lot to do. Go enjoy get out a little bit. Don't spend all your time in the convention center. Go enjoy.
Yeah, SoCal's nice. SoCal's nice, but I'll tell you this: make sure you got sunscreen on the bald head of yours, because you might think it's not sunny outside. That son of a bitch will burn you.
Yeah. I'm gonna definitely be prepared with that. We're already making plans. Tea time. My wife wants tea time, so we're gonna go to a tea place with the little
golf.
No, tea.
Oh,
like tea, drinkable tea.
Maybe like tea. Yeah, tea. Drink. Yeah. Okay.
And I got plans. Was it the Thursday the 24th?
Tom. Here's the key to tea. First off, get raw sugar on the side. Okay. Number 2, don't talk. Yeah. Just don't talk while you're there. She'll have the time of her life.
And sip like this.
Yeah,
don't sip like that. Don't do that. Don't do the pinky out.
Also, I got tickets for Cole Slither. They're going to be live action.
All right.
Live band.
The G.I. Joe band?
Yeah.
So, all right. Cool. All right. Well, what's up next? What is that, 2 weeks? Is that 2 weeks?
The next week.
20 what? 5th through the 7th or something like that?
I'm going the 23rd. The 23rd to the 28th. 5 days.
We're going to have a man on the inside.
Oh, there you go. All
right. A couple actor stories. Apparently, an interview. I might have been Vanity Fair. I don't remember. One of these things where one co-star interviews another co-star. Nicholas Hoult, who plays Lex Luthor in the new Superman movie, was interviewing David Cornsweet with like a lie detector, quote unquote. And apparently, according to the lie detector, one of the questions was, would he rather star in a Star Wars movie or Superman 2? And he had to choose one of the two. And apparently, it came back as Star Wars was what he. Of
course, we say this all the time. Everybody wants a Star Wars bag.
He's a huge Star Wars fan. He said it, so he is. He can come aboard, man.
Cornsweet, big Star Wars guy, or Cornsweet, I think it is. Big Star Wars guy.
Who is he? He plays with Lex Luthor.
He's
Superman.
Oh, he's the Superman guy. All right, I still haven't seen it. I'm going to see it. I promise I'll see it.
I saw it. Good movie, Marco.
All right.
It was enjoyable.
Yeah. Is it better? Is it good, or is it just it's better than what you thought?
No, it's actually better.
I liked it better than the Snyder stuff and all that.
Oh, well, I hate the Snyder stuff. So
it actually brought back some memories of the original.
Because they play the song.
It's actually bright and nice and not set in like this doom and gloom world of everything.
Yeah.
So,
I enjoyed it. Is Niagara Falls in it?
What?
Never mind.
No, not Niagara Falls. But actually, there's two things in it that actually.
Or anything.
Why do you do this to this poor man?
Yo, why you got weight seeking there?
You went to a big industry magazine, Variety, and gave a really lengthy interview.
Bro, Dom, this is a picture of this dude like 40 years ago.
Yeah,
this
is like Looper.
Hey, ain't this dude like Irish too?
Yeah,
I purposely found a bad picture.
Yeah, you do this purposely to this little Irish. It's bad enough he has to eat potatoes his entire life. You can't do this guy like this. Is it Weight Seeker?
Weight Seeker!
There's comparisons. Just saying.
But
yeah, so the worst Star Wars director ever gave another interview.
That is not
touched
true.
On Star Wars quite a bit.
You forgot about J.J. Abrams.
No, I didn't. Ryan Johnson apparently gave an interview. He had some hot takes. He said that his trilogy that he was building or whatever never actually was developed. He never had outlines or pages, so whenever somebody on the internet tells you, "Oh, this person, they really had a plan," and he never had any of that really.
They did it. We told you since day one. It was three separate movies that they were just jamming together, man.
Yeah, and then he got one of his interesting hot takes though was that he apparently of course he's a big Star Wars fan, but he I forget the exact phrase he word, but he's ridiculously loathed the prequels when they came out. He was a prequel hater. And he said a lot of the prequel hate reminded him of a lot of the hate that he got for his movie. Yeah, fair. That's fair. I don't know why you find that. Fair. I didn't say it wasn't fair. I just said that was one of his hot takes.
Fair, but let's be real. The prequels, the sequels are never going to sit like the prequels do.
I'm sorry, really quick.
I didn't have a problem with the prequel. I mean, I have a problem with like the racial stuff in there that you're like, yo, dude, that's
Just
at the time was a little bit out of pocket. But like now is way out of pocket.
I think a lot of people forget how much people didn't like the prequels too nowadays. Like
no. People hate no. People, you know what? It's funny. We watched a fan film today, And you know what I thought when I watched that fan film? These motherfuckers are the people that hated the prequels because around the same time, these are the mothers that were like, these are the Star Wars fans that they did not want anything new out of Star Wars, and they were like, "F these prequels, these suck." George is brainwashed. Remember all that stuff? George is brainwashed. Yeah. The companies are screwing him over. He didn't really want to do this. Blah 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 blah.
And really quick, this came to mind about this picture. This is a Toomey friggin' Harry Potter.
I love the
Hey, Dom, don't slow down, Junior.
I'm just saying. Look,
let's not start on this. No, JJ's trying to play into this stuff. Yeah. Don't let JJ get one. You know what I mean?
So this was an actual Google Images search of Ryan Johnson goofy picture.
Yeah, don't let it do it. Don't let it do it. This might not even be him, to be honest with you. We don't know. We don't know, but don't let him do it. That's wrong. It does. It does look ridiculous, though. Oh my god! I thought he just said "What's up, Dick" too.
What up, Dick?
What's up, Dick?
Yeah.
What up, Dick?
Yeah, an abbreviation there, Ruben. Come on.
Yeah, what's that abbreviation there, Rube? All right. Oh, good lord.
We got more actor interviews in magazines. So, actually, this came off of I think a podcast. Anyway, Jacinto did, but he said
in Denver.
Nothing really interesting here that I don't think should surprise anyone, but apparently a few people were surprised. But they said they had a more graphic scene filmed and set up for the lightsaber duel in Episode 5 of The Acolyte, and that Disney went back and asked that it be toned down or cut out. Which, I mean, I get.
No, you could just put this call Kev.
It was a scene with him taking a Jedi's head, bashing it on a rock. That was it, over and over again, just busting his head open on a rock. That was one of the.
I don't know, man. I'll tell you this: out of that whole thing, that's I think why we still had hope for it was because of that lightsaber battle fight. Yeah. Like there still was a little bit of hope because that was done very well. I don't care what JJ's going to say about it, but that was
I don't think the scene was done well. I'm saying I'm not surprised that Disney had notes on toning down the violence of it or whatever.
Oh, fair, but I don't think that's going to make it. Bashing some Jedi's head against a rock, that wasn't the problem. That was not the problem. Once again, the problem with this was you planned that you were going to set it up so that the only thing they could do is give you at least two seasons.
Yeah,
and they decided not to. What's up?
The problem had nothing to do with Bruce. That duel necessarily. But yeah,
no.
What's up,
Bruce? What's up, Bruce?
He stuck a Jedi 3 times. Okay.
Yeah.
God. Jeez.
Yeah, he killed poor Jackie with like
Swiss cheese.
Was it 3? I don't know how many pokes it was of a lightsaber.
3. That's what he said. 3 pokes. 3 pokes. So.
He broke.
Yeah, I mean that stuff was all right. I mean that was not the problem. Once again, Miss whatever her name. I'm not trying to be, disrespectful to her. Yeah, glasses lady. She what's her name? Hensley.
Leslie Headland.
Leslie Headland.
Headland.
The problem with her is she put the apple before the cart before the apple, right? Or whatever, however the hell the saying goes. Dude, you can't do that. You just can't do that. So there's literally nobody to blame with this one besides her. And I very rarely blame one person for something. But it is 100% her fault. She did that to herself. And sometimes you just got to look yourself in the mirror and say, hey, well, I did it.
That's kind of the problem I have when actors and stuff.
No, they came out that he wasn't his master. Came out that he wasn't his master.
That's kind of the problem I have with actors in this, like when they go back in like Monday Morning Quarterback, because they almost make it sound like, in the way they're giving this his response here is that he's saying, well, Disney gave us notes to do this stuff, and then maybe they're a little bit to blame for it. But I don't think changing that one scene mattered that much, like you said, in the scheme of things. Like,
and and I get why him as an actor is all hyped because he wants another bag from Disney. I get it, but it's not his fault because he did what he was supposed to do, and he did a good job. I'll be honest with you, out of all of them there, he probably did the best job, but he was also probably the best written, right? So
yeah, and most intriguing character. I mean, he was the one that I think intrigued everyone as far as the character goes.
Yeah, so much love to that. But sometimes you just got to shut the fuck up. You know what the problem is. And you want a job sometime from Glasses Lady because she's probably still gonna get a job. So just don't say nothing.
Right.
Shut the fuck up because you're wrong. Bashing some dude's head into the ground. ain't gonna make it was not the difference in this.
No.
Disney's editing while you're not making the difference in this. So, anyways, yes, Team Sith didn't approve of Darth peek around the corner. Yeah. I don't think that was also kind of stupid too, and nonsensical, but whatever. Oh, this poor young lady.
Yeah. So she gave an interesting interview with a mental health advocacy agency on YouTube about the anxiety and everything that was involved in playing a Star Wars character when she was only like 9 or 10 years old.
Ooh, that's tough. So what is she now? 10, 13?
She's now like 13, I think.
So she's like a teenager. Okay.
Yeah. So to me, like, this is one of those things that, like, I hate when people, like, a Skeleton's crew, and they're like, oh, these kids really suck as actors, and
or they make fun of them. Yeah, you shouldn't be making fun of kids.
Dude, they're like 10 years
old. But JJ, here's the thing too. And adults should take this into consideration also too. You don't have to be on social media. Like So when I was young, I was a very young coach and a very successful young coach at one point. We were sending kids to scholarships. We were getting them, in front of colleges. We were doing well. I got recruited. I was coaching a boys sport. We got recruited to coach girls sport. Did the same thing over there. Started that program up. One of our first rules, we had something called M Live, which was pretty much, it was the infancy days of the internet, and it was just shit talking. People would make fake accounts even back then. We know people that make fake accounts and hit our stuff all the time. They're like, why aren't you mad?
The Reddit of its day.
Yeah, so it just is what it is. Like we like people, like when people are like, why aren't you mad? Somebody said this about you on the internet. I'm like, dude, it's probably a fake account because back then. But we made sure we would even sign in as coaches and check out the stuff as in fake accounts and make comments to see if we could get the boys when it was a boys team and the girls when it was a girls team, and the boys was at a private school, so it was easier to do it. And if they said something, they'd be suspended because they were not allowed to be on that. And we talked to every parent about it ahead of time. They actually monitored it. With this, I am not being forgiving of people who make fun of kids, right? I'm not saying that, or are too harsh on actors. Like, I think it's okay if somebody's out in the public being an asshole and you call them an asshole, Charles Soule. But what I'm saying is, like, for these kids, I do not think people should be as harsh on them. But also, too, if you're in that lifestyle, and I'm not saying it's their fault, I'm not victim blaming, but I'm saying they need to have a team around them where they are not
the right kind
on those platforms or seeing it. And if to be honest with you, they shouldn't be running their own socials anyways. I
don't think that she is.
You can't let her. You can't let them skip the boards. You can't want them to watch the YouTubes.
Yeah,
you can't let them do that.
There's a lot of kids today that actually that's what they have. They have phones. The parents give them phones. They have these little accounts.
Well,
Look at Jake Lloyd.
Block all that though, Don.
Jake Lloyd was hated as he's Darth Vader. That poor kid had freaking
Yeah, but Jake Lloyd got caught up in the stuff that we're talking about. Yeah. Jake Lloyd's parents let him get all in that shit.
Yeah, that's the thing that part of the thing she discussed was not so much the reaction to her performance, but more along the lines of the anxiety because she knows what it's done to other people. Like
right.
Jar Jar Binks, and people tell you like, oh man, you're playing a major Star Wars character. Like, man, that's gone really bad for some people, and like people are going to come.
That's
up
what I'm saying. You got to keep all that nonsense out of their space. They should.
And that's even before she gets on the screen or whatever. So
that's rough, man. That is rough.
Yeah,
I feel for her.
To be a child
she's doing all right though. Is the end of it?
Yeah. She's doing More Than You Know is the name of the organization, and if you look up their YouTube stream, it's a pretty good little interview.
Good, man. That's good to hear. She did an exceptional job. Good luck to her in her future endeavors too.
She was good. I enjoyed. She was like one of the bright spots in the Obi-Wan's too. It was fun in the character in the show.
Yeah, but I think you're right, JJ, with the Skeleton Crew stuff. There were people talking wild about some of those kids.
Racist comments.
Yeah. It happens to every Star Wars project with kids on it.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, the child actors today, it's hard because social media runs everything. It's like with all the stuff that's going on in the world, social media amplifies certain things, aspects of certain things. It causes all this hate and all this drama towards a lot of things, and it's sad. It really is.
Yeah. And everybody wants to review everything and review bomb everything and all that. So it's not even social media; it's the internet in general. Like it's almost impossible to avoid. So.
Hey, listen.
Hey, man, I seem to do a pretty good job of it.
Well, I mean,
but you're right.
for a kid though, like they're gonna have friends or somebody that show.
But
them
I think part of the thing is too is because I had to do that so young. Like I was always able to separate like the internet stuff from like the real life stuff because I had to watch.
It's probably different for us. We
people that are youth.
At least for a little while, we lived in an era that didn't have the internet.
Yeah, sure. No, but I know people our age that like there's dudes you know them too. They lived in their parents' basement and they got on the internet. And the internet is where they. What's this? Meta? Is that what they call it?
Life is so much better without the internet, man.
Yeah.
Life is so. Hey, listen, do you know if there was internet, what we have today, when the original trilogy came out?
That's wild, Kev.
With the freaking sequel trilogy, the prequel to, it'd have been so much more. A lot of BS that came along with it, man. You still had hate mail that was going out, handwritten letters. This sucks. This it's just right there in your face,
dude. It was wild. I don't mean to get. We'll get off this in a second, but you know what, Wookie, from what you're saying right now too, because he's a teacher. How wild is this? So my kids go to private school. I've said that before. I'm sitting at a table. It's a birthday party for a youth, one of their friends, and there's a mom, and she's complaining about how her kid got in trouble for having a phone. Now this is grade 1 through 8th grade, right? She hated this teacher. Oh, this teacher's the worst. Blah blah blah. Oh yeah, what happened? Oh, she used to write. What she write the daughter up? One was dress code violation. The daughter would pull her skirt up, like they roll it over or something. I don't even know, but like, okay, well, in the Catholic school, that's the thing. The other one was she got her phone taken away from her 5 times.
Sure.
Yeah, in grade school. Well, maybe it's just not for you then. Catholic school definitely ain't for you then. Like, you got to go someplace else. That's what I told her. I go, are you sure you send him to right school? She goes, I don't know. I go, I don't think you are.
Cool, it's not the mall.
Yeah, I don't think you are. Yeah, so. Anyways, what do we got next?
Move on. So Andor, in a bit of good news, Andor getting more awards now for the TV Critics Association Awards. Both actors and effects and everything. So
I like this.
Big nominations. So.
I not to spoil something, but something we're going to talk about later. Tried to do what Rogue One did, and they didn't do it that well. I'm just going to tell you. Tell you. Spoil it, Dom. I'm going to give it to you early because I had it lined up. It was like, hey, what was that game they used to sell with Nintendo? Mario. What was that other game? They gave you the little shooter. What was it called?
Mr. Do.
No, Duck Hunt. I was about to Duck Hunt. Just ba right at the screen. Ba, 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 ba. But no, I'll give you a clue on that one. Good for them. I liked Andor. I've heard a lot of great feedback from Andor. I
hope they get some wins. They've gotten a lot of award nominations. The awards haven't happened yet for a lot of these things, but hopefully they get some wins out of it. But.
Good.
Speaking of Andor, we got a new art book.
I don't know if we need this.
The Art of Andor, which, when it comes to these live action shows, they do one of these for every show.
Yeah, they do it for everything.
With the exception of Boba Fett, the book of Boba Fett.
It's kind of nice, though, they give you, in these books, they usually give you a little bit more source material and stuff like concept art, which is sometimes a little bit interesting to see. But yeah.
Don't worry, Wayseeker already bought it. He's already got pre-ordered, so we'll be able to get all that information out to you.
Yeah, I really wish they would have the book of Boba Fett, but just because of it's the art of Boba Fett, not the show itself.
They're gonna have to draw out how they
made the suit triple XL.
Yeah,
bro.
But, hey,
where's
Dom,
the steel
I gave
book?
You something this week that
the
had plenty of
book,
Boba
comic,
Fett in it. Okay,
nothing, man, nothing.
Nobody wants it, Dom. Oh, Battlefront.
So Battlefront is climbing in
Jesus,
May.
Get out of here.
May
I might have to load back on, see what's up.
Yeah. It's up to 12th now. Battlefront 2 is in the games for May now. Now, it'll probably drop back down because a lot of that was driven by things like Fortnite and other Star Wars crossover events because it was May and you have May the 4th. So stuff also goes on sale.
Yeah.
But yeah, climbed up there quite a bit in the numbers into the top 20 for the first time in a long time. So.
That's cool, man. I mean, I did enjoy it. Once again, I have not been able to get, the only gaming I get now is Minecraft. That's about it with the kid.
I feel like everybody with kids, the majority of your gaming nowadays is Minecraft or Roblox.
Yeah, it's pretty much Minecraft. I cut down another tree. That's it. At this point, I'm just getting in a boat and just driving a boat the whole time. I'm trying to do something else. I just drive a boat and get on the lake, keep going.
Marco's gonna get the boat simulator game.
Yeah.
Like those old guys that play the flight simulator game that train themselves.
Yeah. It's just hours of me rolling around in Minecraft on a wooden boat.
Yeah.
All right. Tom wants to put a phone.
But good for Battlefront. Happy 83rd birthday.
Oh, good for him.
Han Solo himself. He shares a birthday with one of our panelists. Can you guess who? It's me.
Oh, hey, there you go.
I have the same birthday as Han Solo.
Docking himself. There you go, JJ.
Nice. Happy birthday.
Good for you. That's cool. Oh, what does this do?
Also revealed, I'll let you guys guess this. I didn't put a picture of him up here. I probably should have. One of our panelists revealed himself in chat this week to be a huge Ed Sheeran fan because he even sent me social media posts about Ed Sheeran and following Ed Sheeran's thoughts on Star Wars and stuff.
Considering if you didn't put the guy's name here and say it 3 times, I wouldn't know who this guy is. Probably not me. What song did Ed Sheeran ever sing?
Definitely not me.
What's an Ed Sheeran song?
The panelist who loves Ed Sheeran apparently is not in here this week.
It's Wayseeker. That doesn't surprise me. This looks like something This looks like somebody that Wayseeker would like.
Apparently, Wayseeker wants to send us all.
Happy birthday, JJ! Yeah, everybody's sending you happy birthday.
He wants Ed Sheeran and Nubs to come to his house and hang out.
Yeah.
Is this the guy who sings "Watermelon Sugar High"? Watermelon Sugar.
He was on Game of Thrones once, and he sang that like for 5 seconds on Game of Thrones. If you remember that.
Oh, in the club or in the bar?
No, he's the guy. He's the guy that like Sansa. I think it was either Arya or Sansa bumps into, and then they're like a group of soldiers sitting around, and all of a sudden one of them starts singing. Yeah.
Because he was part of the men. What are the guys that
Brotherhood that could never Banners or whatever?
Yeah, the Brotherhood of Banners. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, apparently he's saying this. He had one good song. It was in that movie or that TV show. So there you go. Brotherhood Without Banners, I believe it's called. Yeah. But yeah.
He also had a cameo in Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, did he?
Didn't notice. Yeah.
No.
But we'll have to ask Wasty Girl about it when he comes back. He's
cool.
Big Ed Sheeran.
Well, maybe we can find out what the one song was. I think it's Watermelon Sugar High. That's the name of the song.
Probably so.
Watermelon Sugar High. Looks like somebody who'd sing about watermelons.
He looks like a watermelon. Also, leading into our later segment, ridiculous internet grifter and semi-professional BS artist reheats the same vague rumor that we've heard for the 3rd time in 2 years from the same guy.
Please.
Can you guess what it is? And this time it was even vaguer than it was last time.
Please.
And every time he does it, Don puts in there.
Yeah, it's gone from being a TV show now to just somebody thinking about this.
This guy's name is like RBV or something.
Yes.
HPV.
I'm not going to give him any shape of you as the song, apparently.
Wayseeker dances around his underwear with that song. So
what does it go like?
Tom takes it too far. Tom takes it further.
Yeah, too far. All right. Okay, so HPV, what is his thing?
Apparently there will be some. Well, actually, a year ago or whatever, it was somebody's going to make a Mara Jade TV show. Now it's somebody's thinking about the character of Mara Jade at Lucasfilm.
Somebody's thinking about the character.
I have no idea what the fuck that means, but
it means somebody's thinking. Somebody's on the toilet thinking about it.
Dom's
late at night thinking about it.
Right, you know what? I'm the one that sent this rumor out. It's me. This is me. I sent it out.
Yes.
I'm trying to get some traction. Damn it.
Way to out yourself, Dom. I wasn't blaming you for any of it.
No, I'm trying. Sorry. I know it's total bullshit, but I just really wish one day we'll.
No, somebody probably is thinking about her, but what does that mean?
Well, thinking about it, maybe they might be down the road. Hey, look, we don't know what's coming out after.
Okay, I know that song.
Ahsoka.
I know that song. All right.
After Ahsoka, we don't know if there's going to be any more live action shows. They still have to do some live action shows here and there. Something of obscure character, do something. Not totally completely kill off the live action shows. So who knows? I don't know, man.
They're not doing any of this. All right, but since we shot it down and I just said bruh, and then you guys got in a discussion, we ended. Are we going to it now?
Something Mara Jade.
Huh?
But it's not that nobody's ever done anything Mara Jade related, because we can show you that later.
I know, we definitely can show you some.
All right, what's next?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Oh, yeah. Are we going to talk about it? So, because of that, they made me watch this 24-minute homemade video of The Dark Redemption, a Star Wars fan film. Listen, this is the one thing I'm going to say. If either one of you shit on the graphics there, or the acting, because the acting's better than anything Dom ever did before, and I've seen Dom's acting before. If you shit on either one of those two things,
that really hurts, man, because he's acting.
I'm absolutely going to shit on the
I'm just
acting.
saying, I'm just saying, maybe some of the lines weren't the best, but they did a decent job on that.
Part.
Well, hey, listen.
The bad part was the philosophy of it. Like,
let's get into it.
Okay.
We got the crawl. For some reason, the crawl starts off on the old Republic spice mine of Kessel with the Empire enslaving people. Which now, granted, I'll say this much: I know this film a little bit. I actually saw this film like a decade or so.
I saw it a long time ago.
It's from 1999. It's from an Australian group of amateur filmmakers.
Yeah,
pretty much. And they say that it was very much based in canon stuff. But I'll tell you how much this is based in canon stuff by the start of it. So it takes place on Kessel, right? Which is apparently being run by the Empire is running an enslavement camp on Kessel, which is weird because that's actually run by the Pikes. And also the fact that Kessel is a low oxygen planet, and these people are just walking around on the surface of the planet with no masks or anything.
Can I just tell you though, just like overall, like they pretty much just, you could tell like the new movies were out, and they're like, no, we just want things from the original movie. Like they showed the whole.
This was actually before the new. This was finished and put out a couple months before Phantom Menace.
Right, I get it, but like, but they knew it was coming, and they wanted the old stuff, and you could tell because they continuously they wrote something about the Death Star, which nobody gives a shit about the Death Star at this point, anyways. Number two, they kept throwing people down hole. You probably cover it in this.
And that picture doesn't look good. That picture right there doesn't look good. It looks a little.
So Mara Jade's imprisoned here.
Well, that's 90s AI graphic stuff. I mean, that's just what it is.
The reason I clipped the picture, though, is look in the back. So the Millennium Falcon's there, right? What the fuck is the Millennium Falcon?
Well, Han...
Oh, because he got trapped. That didn't make any sense.
Han Solo, who you never see in the entire 24-minute film, is supposedly just stuck there being inspected by the Empire on Kessel with spice smuggling or whatever, which also never happened in canon, by the way. He was busted for glitter stim smuggling, if I remember right.
Yes.
No, he actually. Well, also with the whole thing with the spice, he had to let go. He lost the whole spice.
Kind of. They didn't actually even have him do the Kessel Run. They had him just like throw the spice out, and somehow it just magnetically knocked out a bunch of TIE fighters. Like it hit each TIE fighter. Yeah. So for the line of like, oh, he lost. What?
Yeah, I was gonna say it was a very bizarre 3D graphic sequence in which they didn't tell you what was happening at all.
They're trying to use the line where he's like, hey, what'd you want me to do? I dumped the spice because I was being chased by the Empire.
Yeah.
And
what's Jabba going to do? Put a bounty on me?
Yeah, and then he goes, what's Jabba going to do? Yeah, that was stupid. Yeah. I think said that all the writing was the best. I will say, like, some of the Imperial acting was pretty good. I mean, it was from the Imperials.
What about this guy, the Imperial officer who?
That guy was terrible. That was Dom-esque level. I'll be honest.
Dom-esque level.
What about the creep? What about the creep?
Hey, Mara, you look better than I thought you were. I've been on this island so long. I wanted to.
They had your boy Katarn in it too.
I know they did.
Yeah, they named Kyle Katarn. He's the one who. So that actually is rooted a little bit in old EU stuff because Kyle Katarn in the video games was the guy who stole the Death Star plans.
Yeah.
And then passed. But Kyle Katarn actually has a part in this very shortly where he's given a beard for no reason. But
look at the freaking goddamn.
What do you think about the bar sequence where apparently everyone is just hitting on the women?
Yeah, that was messed up. I will say, like, they did a great job in the costume department. And if you remember what the graphics were around that time, I thought they did okay with those too. That wasn't bad. All in all, it does show what people like Dom say all the time. Like, I could come up with a great storyline. And you see this, and then you see Rogue One, and you're like, no, you fucking can't. Because the writing, the problem with this wasn't the acting.
Let me tell you something.
No, let me finish. It wasn't the acting on here. That wasn't the problem. The costumes or the graphics. It was literally the lines. The lines being used, which you two made fun of, and the reason why things were happening, which made no fucking sense whatsoever. No sense.
I know. I have a lot of friggin'. I gotta make myself better in a lot of different aspects.
No, you don't, because this thing's got 1 million views. You could do this too.
Your story that you presented us to us months ago, Dom, was better than a story.
Yeah, it was about. Whoa! So bump the brakes. It was about, with my editing, it was better. But your original put out, it was the same. It was on the same level, if not a little bit better than this. Yes, I agree. It was on the same level, but that's why. But they had a whole writing team, Dom. They didn't just have one Dom.
And directors,
and actors. Like they had a whole thing for this.
But this is how bad. So in this bar sequence, we get a lot of. I thought the reason I picked this film was because I remembered it when we started talking about Mara Jade, which Mara Jade's in this thing for like maybe 20% of it, even though it's supposed to be her story, which is weird to begin with.
It is weird.
But it also has a ton of Boba Fett in it, which I knew Dom would love. But I gotta ask what Dom thought of the Boba Fett and the actor and everything, because I gotta say in this scene in particular, it's bad because he actually calls him Jabba.
Jabba. He had like Jabba.
Jabba expects there to be spices.
Jabba. Yeah, he had the Jabba.
Not just that, but one of the worst scenes was. Do you have this in there? The hallway with Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When he tells the guy. When he flew in. When he flew.
See, I didn't think this was the worst part. This part all here was okay. Like,
actually, the hologram of Kyle Katarn thing wasn't awful. It was weird because I don't know why Kyle Katarn's. But at the same time, you have Kyle Katarn telling her, "Oh, I expect you to be a force of good." You have the Emperor like as the bad angel.
Mara, your dark side is coming out.
And
it did. Yeah, the accents of the Emperor was pretty bad.
No, you know what made me laugh? Just the point where the guy said, we'll probably see it later on when Boba Fett broke in the animation, the CGI that when he
the hallway
into the play, that was like so bad.
No, the line after it.
The line he goes.
It made no logical sense.
He goes, grow up, laser brain.
Yeah, laser brain.
This also too. They like their insults were terrible because he goes to that one guy. He goes, "You're a Aqua, whatever," and he's like,
"You get apparently the most white guy ever." Playing Zev here, and we get guy. I guess he's supposed to be. I don't even know if they say this guy's name. I guess he's Asian Han Solo. I don't know.
So he's an Asian dude. He goes diversity. Yeah. Yes, diversity.
No, well, yeah, Chewbacca, the Aqua. What's the name of the species?
Aqualish, I think, is the name.
Aqualish. The Aqualish is supposed to be the Chewbacca in this too. Yeah, this is another thing they ripped completely off of Star Wars, where it's like, they come in and they do the Chewbacca thing.
Yeah, so it's going on.
This guy's trying to molest, right? He's trying to molest Mara Jade.
Yeah, well, two things. One really weird thing is going on at once. First, you have the absolute ripoff of the Darth Vader scene where the probe comes in.
Yeah.
To interrogate Mara Jade. While that's going on, you also have a total ripoff of a New Hope prison break sequence, like almost a line for line ripoff of it.
Well, not only the fact that they say Mara Jade, you're our only hope at one point.
Yeah.
And then the freaking molesting right here, where he's touching her lips and trying
to. You get very hard R vibes from the Imperial dude here.
Yeah.
For some reason, the interrogation has also knocked Mara Jade out.
Hey.
Which makes no sense for an interrogation. How does that work?
No. She was in pain. She got knocked out. So much freaking poking.
I guess. Yeah. Dr. Ball there.
The Force Lightning.
Ooh. Oh, wow. The Force Lightning was so stupid.
So she gets rescued by super jockey Luke Skywalker guy in Han.
And dude, the way she held the lightsaber too was just ridiculous. It was so ridiculous.
She never uses the thing. She uses it for like half a second.
Well, no, I don't think they could actually like. I think they probably put it on screen, and they're like, "Hey, don't move it because we can't. The light won't stay. It won't make it look like a lightsaber.
Like a flashlight.
Yeah, it'll look like a flash. So don't move it because she just held it in the same position the whole time.
They rescue Mara Jade, and then as they rescue her, she force lightnings two guys for no reason.
Yeah,
that was funny. I was like, Force Lightning.
Yeah.
I mean, the Palp stuff was okay, except why do you always have guards by him? Here it is. They threw everybody down that fucking hole.
I know.
I'm like, dude, could you get something new?
First off, the weirdest part is he gets mad, so she attacks the guys that are rescuing her, which makes no sense.
Well, no, because the Emperor was in her head. That's why she did that.
Well, also,
Dom's explaining it like it makes sense.
They immediately walk into the control room of this space station, and they say, "Oh, they tricked the guys by saying they're messengers from Vader." And then immediately when they walk in, one guy gets shoved, and for some reason in the middle of a room, he falls down the chamber hole.
Hey, you know what makes me laugh? The guy in the background with Boba Fett and the Imperial officer. He looks like he got a mask on, but it's the shadow. That's freaking.
Yeah.
Well, dude, they
just wanted to shoot somebody falling down a hole.
Yeah, and they prefaced that by showing us that hole earlier for no reason. They just showed a shot of it earlier for no reason.
Yeah. It reminds me of a Doctor Who episode.
Yeah, and then from this point out, Mara Jade spends almost the entire rest of the movie or whatever sitting in front of a computer screen sending a message about the Death Star plans.
Yeah.
So, here's your Boba Fett.
Oh, Boba Fett.
So the weird Jedi robed Imperial guy assassinates the assassin guy and blames it on Boba Fett.
Boba Fett killed him.
Decides he's gonna go rogue and kill all the stormtroopers, ignite his jetpack, and for some reason, while the jetpack is not ignited, do a backflip.
Yeah.
Which is corny as fuck.
But you know what, man? I gotta.
Once again, I didn't have a problem with any of that. I
gotta give it to these guys, man. These guys who did this.
No, the problem that I had was they just literally word for word. The only words they wrote that were not just absolutely horrible were the ones they stole from the original breaking into the.
Yeah. Well, no, I haven't even got to the best line in the movie. This is the worst acting / line I think.
Did we show how he fired the whole hallway?
So Boba Fett fires his wrist bolo or whatever it is that ties around the guy's ankles, and then that was actually kind of cool. He drags him. He takes off with his jetpack for some reason down a hallway and drags him. But then when the guy is finally let loose, he rolls over and says, "What a drag!
What a drag!"
Yeah, but while he goes down this hallway, for some reason it ignites his flame backpack, ignites the whole hallway, and kills all the stormtroopers burned. Oh. Yeah, I don't even understand it.
It's the worst graphics
ever.
When he
yeah.
But look at the CGI. Look like a cartoon character.
No, this line was the worst where he's like, I've always wanted to go head to head with you, Boba Fett. The Boba Fett calls him like some corn dog or something.
Brain.
I don't.
Yeah, laser brain. Grew up laser brain.
All right, this was not good.
And this is exactly finally gets to take off, gets caught in a tractor beam. Boba Fett saved Han Solo by blowing up a tractor beam for some fucking reason. I don't know why they're on the same side, but they are. Mara Jade sends her message, and then for no reason at all, apparently the brain warping worked, is what you're led to believe for a second. Mara Jade leaps into the reactor herself.
Yeah, so they can show the reactor again.
Yeah. Darth Vader shows up, force chokes the bad guy, and then we see Mara Jade meeting with the Emperor. And apparently, contrary to what we saw in the entire 24 minutes of the movie leading up to this moment, this was all part of their plan. And the Emperor's plan is going perfectly for those Jedi.
Here's the problem. In this scene, did you notice it? And you can kind of see it from the picture. The Emperor looked like he was a hologram, but the guards were there for some reason.
Yeah. In person.
In person.
They're guarding an empty throne.
So.
But there's Vader in the background.
Let me tell you something. I wish I could get the 24 minutes back because Rogue One was way better than this. So whenever you think you're going to create a better movie.
Rogue One is awesome, but I'm just saying, but a student film. This is actually it's
not a student film. This is adult film.
Well, it's a film.
Yeah, it's a semi-pro filming.
Somebody got their idea out there, and they got over 1 million views. Man, come on,
dude. First off, it wasn't their idea. They stole a bunch of shit that already happened in Star Wars, and then put in a couple corny lines. That's what they did.
So, some background on this film. This was a film from
12 minutes of it was just redone versions. It was fucking LARPing Star Wars: A New Hope's first fucking 10 minutes.
Well, look at the fact that it's a story about Mara Jade's redemption to the dark side. Which how does that work? I don't know how you're
actually. That actually looks like Ruben up on the top corner right there.
But she was redeemed. She was redeemed to the dark side. That's supposed to be the story. She's in the film for like the minority of the time.
No,
the majority of the time.
Yeah,
and when a lot of times when she's there, she's about to be.
Miami Vice is in there more than that.
You know,
okay.
Hey, Wookie, I can tell you this. Yes, it is crap, but the fact is that he got his idea out there. Look,
it wasn't one person. This is like a professional team.
So the people got it out there. This is what I want. I want to do something not cheesy.
Right. What we're telling you is don't do this because they literally
I won't do this.
We're telling you don't get your idea.
I don't think people are watching it because they think it's entertaining.
And I like Mara Jade because Mara Jade, she fixed her hair. She looks more menacing with her hair fixed.
She does not. She looks like she needs a fucking Invisalign because that overbite's gonna fucking chew through a fucking piece of a log or some shit.
Actors.
Damn.
I'm sorry. No, sir.
No, good day.
No, children actor. She's not a child. Plus, she's probably 60 now. All right.
So, a little bit of background though on this. You can go watch The Dark Redemption on YouTube. It's free to watch. It's actually out there on more than one YouTube channel. If you want to watch it, go ahead. watch it with a chuckle on your face while you're doing it. But a little bit of background: this was actually, believe it or not, a very popular fan film at one point.
Yeah, for sure.
Out of Australia, it was actually there was even like cease and desist letters and lawsuits and stuff revolving around this from Lucasfilm because it was so popular. And Lucas was kind of like, I don't necessarily like fan films in the early 2000s. In like 2002, they were kind of like, well, we're going to do a fan film contest. We're going to make it interesting.
Yeah.
But you can't have new story pieces or something added in. A lot of people wanted this submitted to the fan film contest because they thought it was great. It got screened at film festivals and everything else. And Lucas was like, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah,
So
this one actually is pretty bad.
Because George does not like Mara Jade. He does not like Mara Jade's character. For some reason.
You can ask him in San Diego Comic-Con.
I'm going to ask him, Mara Jade. Just say Mara Jade.
Maybe this movie's why. Maybe he watched this and was like, no.
Yeah, he's like, oh, no.
He's like,
well, no, I think it has to deal with Dark Empire versus Heir to the Empire. I think that has a lot.
Also, a fun fact too: Mara Jade. If this took place in the timeline, like the creator said it would, Mara Jade would be 17 years old. This actress was like 30.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it doesn't hold up that the writing of the lines doesn't hold up that well. Once again, of that era, I'm telling you, that's why people hated because they expected this, which was like, I mean, it was 20. Technically, I think the running time's 20 minutes, and 10 minutes of it was just bad LARPing of A New Hope's first 30 minutes.
They spent so much time in that bar. Just from look at this cool alien costume we made.
And actually, it wasn't like, what's the one? No Disintegrations, Dom?
Yeah.
No Disintegrations is way better than this.
Well, definitely. No,
I'm not just talking about the graphics, but like the writing of
No Disintegrations and
Scorekeeper.
Scorekeeper with the Bosk.
Scorekeeper too. Both of them way better than this because they didn't like scalps. They actually came up with original ideas, which I thought was pretty good.
It was out. Scorekeeper was like
Predator. Did it better? Book of Boba Fett or this Boba Fett?
This Boba Fett.
This Boba Fett is better than Book of Boba Fett?
Yeah, because he didn't say a lot.
Well, actually,
like 3 things.
Well, actually, freaking
fucking hallway on fire.
No Disintegrations. With Mark Austin.
Not doing that.
He actually did a good job.
Didn't ask that question. Asked you which was.
What was it?
Yeah, I'm asking you which was better between the two: official Book of Boba Fett or this Boba Fett in this film that you watched.
Listen. Tamir Morrison. I gotta go with. I know he's an old dude, but still, he's Boba Fett, man. Boba Fett until they find somebody else to play Boba Fett. He's Boba Fett.
I think the visuals of this, actually the visuals of this Boba Fett were pretty good. I mean, the
visuals of Boba Fett was
no, it was cool because there was hardly no lines, more action. He said that basically more of a mystery. Yeah.
I don't know. The guy's lines were bad. The ones that he had.
But the other, come on, he goes, "Grow up, laser brain." That was the worst.
He had the movement he set down for the most part. But yeah.
Hey, listen. Next time I go to a con, if I see Tamir Morrison, I'm going to tell him to put on freaking grow up, laser brain on a Funko.
No. Hey, by the way, so real quickly, I'm going to let you guys keep talking. This was the pro thing. I'll open up while you guys talk about it so that we can see. Yeah.
I was going to say there was the other Boba Fett sequence I love, which was when he did that backflip and he landed behind the two guys for no fucking reason.
For no reason
at all. Those guys
no, it's because the guys
fall off and die.
Hey, you know what that was. You know what that was. That dude was like, yo, I can do a backflip. And he's like, I want to put that into the movie. Because that's how a lot of these campy things work. Like, I can do that. And
that campy friggin' CGI when Boba Fett went through the door, it looked like animation and it was awful, man. Awful.
It looked awful.
Oh yeah, that's the new Offie. Now, I'll show you guys the showcases before on it. We'll just go through and look and see what the
we still got to do Wookiees Collectibles thing too before we sign off.
I know. I still got to run through this stuff too. I was just going to open these while you guys were talking about that, so we can try to link up to see how many. And I think I got a legendary right there. I did. Wow, cool. So legendary I got in this one right off the bat. So legendaries are still tough to get.
It's a Vajra Press.
Are they still was it like $4 still?
Yeah, these. So this is six in a pre-release box. Yeah,
it's pretty good though. I have a legendary.
Yeah, already.
The last set didn't have any.
Yeah, for sure. And I got a full art at the back too. I'll keep these out to see. We can go through some of the stuff too real quickly. Actually, you know what? We'll just do it now. Are you guys done talking about that portion?
I think so. I was going to ask Dom one more thing, which was, do you think this movie makes a good case for the title of the segment, which was "Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should."
He does.
Yeah, but I understand. Hey, you know what? Listen, these are Mara Jade fans. Probably they wanted to put Mara Jade in something and do a movie. And Boba Fett.
So
Mara Jade
and Boba Fett to get molested by dudes.
Yeah, I know, right? You know what? I believe if you have a vision and you want to try to do something, sometimes it may not be the best thing, but if you put it out there, you do what you can. And back then, people liked it back then. It may be bad now. It may not have a great.
I pulled another legendary.
Nice.
Darth Malik.
2 packs.
Oh, nice.
2 and 2 packs, man.
So I think, but you know what? Like I said, they got it out there. It's out there, and now it's part of the obscure Star Wars fan films that are out there.
It's something. I mean, good to them for giving it a shot. Like I think, can we pull this down? I'm sick of looking at that picture. Good for them for giving it a shot. I mean, really good for them. But like
when you say good effort to a kid like a basketball game, good effort, kids.
Hey, good effort, guys. Yeah, nice effort. Good try.
Mother
yeah, that's all great. Yeah, dude. The Mother Taliesin showcase is ridiculously cool. All right, let's see what we got. Can we go 3 for 3?
Like I said, to me, it's just a good little message of like whenever somebody tells you, like what Marcus said, whenever somebody tells you we can write a better Star Wars story than this, not always true.
You
can't.
Yeah, you get cool. Yeah, it's not true.
It's anything about writing a story. It's a you know what? Look, it's not. Look, it's not easy. My brother.
Does it have an L on it? Does that say Legacy? Is this a third?
I can't tell. It's too small.
Yeah, it is.
It's
3 legends.
My brother.
That's 3 legends and 3 packs, dude.
My brother's the writer of the bunch. He has. He's written stories. He's done things. He's got the college of journalism. He has all his credentials of doing story wise. It's not easy you can have a vision of a story which you want to see, but putting out the story itself and trying to make
it's tough to write it for sure, dude. It is 100% tough to write it.
It is tough. And
the point though is that it's tough. Like whenever you hear somebody on the internet or on the streets, anonymous Andy guy be like, I could do it better than Disney did it.
Well, you see, I go ahead of myself a lot of times too. Look, and writing's not easy. And what's funny? My wife is like, you should go to school. She goes, for certain aspects, since you do social media, YouTube and stuff like that, you should go for first things first. Go for some improv. Learn the improv and then go for public speaking because you do have a presence. You do have, but you you can't speak. She goes, I'm sorry, but you are a bad speaker. And she goes, and it is true. And like when I get aggravated,
you get tongue tied. That's what happens. You're not a bad speaker. You just get tongue tied.
I do have like a lot of good ideas. It's just putting them out and trying to get them out to vision them is more difficult than
the vision's always easier in your head than it is.
Yes.
Out
I
public,
see something.
right?
I'm like, this is cool. But then trying to explain it and putting it out doesn't come out the way I actually envision it.
Not on a rare basis.
But like I said, I do like certain ideas. I do have, and I would love to put out there and do things. But I don't have the patience. Is another thing. Patience.
I mean, that's okay. And then hyperspace Ahsoka Tano.
Well, hopefully, if you ever do get it out, Tom, you do a little bit better than Darker Day.
Yeah, I think like I said, I think overall your storylines, like if you had, like they had editing with
I
that too.
enjoyed Dom's story better.
Yeah, me too.
That much.
Just like if I was to explain it much better, the story it would be much better. Because like when you guys said, listen, you do the story, you can't use the stories that we use in the past. You got to think of a story that is new.
Which is tough. Which is what you saw in this thing. They used a lot of stuff from the past, which is not great. I mean, like you want to have original stuff.
And if you're gonna use something from the past too, it's tough to use stuff from the past, right? Because you got to make sure it's better than what you've already seen, or at least as good.
But
right?
not
worse,
like
nobody's gonna like that.
No, for sure. All right, let me get into some of these cards real quickly, just so we can see what we're hoping for.
Let's do it.
We actually got 4 legends. What? Yeah, we did. We got 4 legends. Out of 6 packs. 6 packs. 1 or 3, 2,
and a foil.
3, which is pretty good.
Are there hot boxes? Marco, I'm sorry. Is there hot boxes? There's boxes that have like like you get baseball cards and stuff like that. They have the
what they said were the hits were people were complaining in last series did so bad with the hits overall, including the Carbonite, that everything's a lot better with the hits now. And the Carbonite, I didn't buy one this time because I bought it last time, and you'd have to scratch to get the value back out of that one.
Yeah.
And now it seems like you're getting a little bit better hits. Now, in the pre-release, I opened 3 pre-release boxes. I only got one box had 2 legendaries. The rest only had 1. However, there was 2 showcases opened up there. So I also got a rare Hyperflow. That looks pretty cool. But it's actually sucks, though. It's a Nile. So they have High Republic in here, too. They have a bunch of different cards, but let's show you some of the stuff we're looking for here. First off, this is the card I want. If I get this one, I'm keeping it. It happens to be the most expensive one. Now, I'm doing the lowest sold prices. All these have sold for more. The average is probably higher. The high price is higher in some cases. But this is Revan, Darth Revan. It's $215 is the lowest price. It actually has sold for more than that recently. That is the lowest price. They have a Kylo Ren.
I'm sorry, Marco. You know what's crazy? It was crazy. Darth Revan, right? Mm-hmm. You would think that I would love Darth Revan much more than I actually do. Mm-hmm. Got a Mandalorian mask. He's freaking dark side. He freaking goddamn carries lightsabers, and he's badass. Yeah. You know, I don't gravitate towards this character as much as other characters, which I do like him. I think he's a great character, but for some reason, I just don't. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of they need to come up with better, longer storylines on him, I think.
Probably.
Next up is Kylo Ren as a hyperspace. 210.21 was the lowest. It is about $220, $230 card. Obi-Wan Kenobi, his Clone Wars one. 207, roughly about 215 on average. This is Offie. They did the Offie of her as a
dark side.
That's cool. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, about 190. Cal Kestis shows up in this series. It doesn't look like him, but he does.
Yeah, I'm not big on that art.
He looks like. You know who he looks like? Did you see Riverdale? Remember the TV show Riverdale? Mm-hmm. It was like Archie? The Archie show.
He does look like Archie.
It looks like Archie. Yeah.
Yeah. Ray, I don't know why I had him there because he's cheap, but $67.50. Ray's actually almost a $200 card.
Really?
The artwork's decent on it. Yep. Yeah. They have Avar Christ.
Wow.
Yeah, they got High Republic in here all over the place. 186.93. They actually have a card where Leia's flying through space. Shout out a la Ryan Johnson. Wow. It's actually a pretty powerful card. Darth Maul. This is a sweet Maul card.
I like that card.
181. It's a little bit more, depending. Somebody got one for a steal. They got the Anakin.
Why does he look like Charlemagne? Freaking Charlemagne, freaking this dude.
Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet. He looks like him a little bit.
160. They got a Jairus card. This is probably the last card that I want to get. That I'd sell most of these, excluding
I never liked Blind Kanan. Blind Kanan made.
Well, you know what? Let me tell you something. Hey, Marco, if they do ever have a Kanan live action, if they have a flashback with Kanan, it's not going to be Freddie Prinze Jr. They're going to get another actor to play the character.
Yeah, because he's old now.
You know, well, yeah. Well, they got somebody younger, and if it is, you can play somebody else. It doesn't have to be the voice actor because
You
know, so
I like the Kanan character. I thought this is the other card, so it's Revan or this card are the two that I'd keep. Mother Talzin. This card's
that's the card you just got. The Mother Talzin.
No, I didn't get the hyper. The
you know, the only thing I don't like about that is when they use the same art like that. I don't like when they zoom in too much. Like now they've cut off her arms and stuff.
Oh, fair.
The background image. And stuff.
There's a Qui-Gon, goes for about 100.
You got Naked Gun Qui-Gon Jinn.
This actually is a badass looking card. I just don't like.
He looks like who he looks like. He looks like a vampire.
Looks good.
A vampire.
That's still just short of $100. You get the third sister, $79 ish. Kit Fisto, nobody cares because they've already had one. $71, $72. That I showed you the hyperspace, but this is there.
I don't like the nose, the drawing of a nose.
Yeah, it's big. I think people really went for the way the art looks on this card.
Yeah.
And $70 for this set. They do have a Morgan Elsbeth, $60.
$60. I'm not surprised.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Look, this is a terrible looking card.
Oh my god.
$48. Yep, for the Grand Inquisitor. And that was that it? I missed a card somewhere, but that's it. Good enough. All right, so those are the ones we're looking for. I'll sell any of them, excluding the two that I told you already. We did get a couple of hits out there. I kind of want to see what the hits are. So there was only 6 packs in this. And we got, like I said, like 3 legendary, a rare base, and a and a hyperspace for a card. So that's not bad. We'll open more later. I'll open as we go on. But let's play the game called. What is our game?
Come up with a good name.
Still haven't come up with a name. Guess what these Dark Side Collectibles sold for?
I will participate in this one, so we have 3 because I haven't looked at the slides at all. So
while we do that, I'll also open this. Thank you again, Wookie Fanatic, and try to figure out how to get you onto that super secret chat, make you official Renovision member here.
Please add him to the chat so I can remember that, or I can keep forgetting that IG is not a thing. So.
Yeah, I will. I'll send it out right now. As I open this box.
First up, Star Wars Darth Vader, Lord of the Sith, Power of the Force coin from Kenner, 1984. So original vintage, not like newer Power of the Force stuff.
90.
I believe this. I'm guessing this is probably just the coin.
POV
91.50.
No. $60.
I'll go a little bit lower. I'm going to say 40.
$40, huh?
Ruben already took a blind call. Ruben said 57. So
then he said blind call 57. Then he said just kidding.
Change a blind call now.
You can't change a blind call.
You can't change a blind call.
Come on.
It's just the coin.
Let's see what we got.
That was the nuts doing now.
Hey, Ruben shouldn't have changed his mind. He was pretty much right on.
Yeah.
54, 56.
What did I say? $60?
You said 60.
Nice. Good on me.
All right, next up we have a Lego Darth Revan minifig in the polybag. It's sealed.
Oh, this is about $325.
Saw from the last stream or last time that minifigs can go for quite a bit.
$325.
Wow, think so? Now, question for the group because I don't know Legos that well. You guys.
No. This is a big one.
Sealed like this, does that make it more or less valuable?
Yeah.
More.
No, but there's something with this. I can't remember what it is, but there's something with this. I'm saying $185.
I don't know Legos that well. I'm gonna stick with just 100 even.
Well, Ruben went 90.
Ruben under.
I went 325.
Seal was about
the same as the open one. Huh.
No, he is not in sets. No, he's not in sets.
Nope.
I know it's an expensive one. I know that. Oh, 340. Wow. Dom remembers. We covered that before somewhere.
I said 325.
Yeah, 325.
Wow. Dom pretty on the money there.
Yeah. He's not in sets. It's a single Revan figure. You got Lego pieces are crazy, man.
Yeah. Also, too, being the Revan, I doubt they reprint these things.
Wasn't he I thought he was a exclusive.
Probably. To like someplace, you mean? Probably so.
Oh, the first pack I opened, I got a legendary in that too, off of this case.
Nice.
All right, you see this right here? I seen the this in person. He's in person.
What are the UCS, Dom? It's Ultimate Collector Series.
Lego Series.
So this is
Lego Darth Maul Ultimate Collector Series.
So I seen these in a convention, and with box and everything. This has no box, no manual. If I'm not mistaken, these are about $400 to $500.
They're expensive. I would say.
How big are these? Do you know what's their?
They're like it's like a big bus. It's like a big head.
It's big. I'd say
it's like the helmet, like the big. It's like it's a big. It's like a bus.
I'd say 6 1/4.
Wow. No manual or box though, so it's just the assembled Legos. That'd be hard to ship.
No.
200. Okay, then I'm going back. I'm going to $200.
To buy it now, not an auction. So.
Dude, they have the nameless. The nameless is a card in this thing.
Oh, wow, $425.
They put a whole bunch of higher. I know there's like 3,500 public cards or something. I'm gonna say 350. I didn't even see Ruben.
Yeah, 2 1/4.
I'm too close to Ruben again. I'm gonna say.
Yeah, it doesn't look great.
350.
All right.
350. I'm sticking it.
Oh, I should have gone high. I was there, and I pulled back from it.
425.
I said 650 originally, and
you did say 650. You went down.
Yeah,
you did.
Yeah.
But you see, I seen these. I seen these at the show, and they were like by $5 and change. You're expensive.
He swayed me when he said they weren't.
To me that it goes for that much without the box and everything.
Hey, Sindaring is a legendary character apparently from this. I pulled the second legendary out of 3 already.
The
look at the box so far. That's one.
lightsaber master guy.
This is so out of this box, I pulled 2 legendaries out of 3. It looks like the pull rate's getting better.
Well, that or the last half of your box is going to be
All right,
terrible.
the packaging looks decent, with the exception of the right hand corner. The way I'm looking, right hand, the bottom corner.
Unpunched is good.
Not much, and a little yellowing. You probably get
there's some crinkling back there. You can see some pull on both sides.
If you get
price tag.
Yeah. If you get it graded, it's like an 80, maybe
200. I'm gonna go $200.
Were there 2 versions of this? Because there's like
$195.
Somebody just told me the Jedi stuff is worth more unpunched, but
you know what?
Could be.
You know what? Would you go, Marco? What'd you say?
At 200.
100.
Ruben's 250.
You know what? Give me 225.
I'll
I'll go between 225.
Ooh. I can go lower than everybody. I'm gonna say $125.
That's an S. I don't know what S is. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Starter.
But I thought
they put starter.
It could be special.
They put starter cards in there, yeah. So that they were in the old starter decks and they're now in this.
225. 309.
309.
309.
Like Ruben the winner on that one?
Whew, it must.
Low.
Yeah, it was because I was at 200.
Yep.
All right.
That original
All right, what do we
man.
got next?
2013
yeah.
Hasbro Black Series Plagueis.
You know what?
185.
You know, it's crazy. I forgot they came like this.
No, this figure, because the Black Series, they had the Black Series for the
thing.
In the black. Actually, those backboards, the card backs were the worst with these figures because the figures were falling off them. They weren't that good, that sturdy. This had a surgeons when they showed Plagueis.
So that's a case, right? That they put it in.
Yeah, it's a start
case.
case.
Put it in. Yeah.
I'll say, you know what? I'll say $75.
I'm 125. Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know these figures at all, man. I'm gonna say
Oh, that's Kevin's
$65.
favorite character.
Ruben says 80. Ruben's always constantly around me. Back up off me, Ruben.
I said 75, so
It's auction, so I'm saying 65. I think she goes low because it's auction.
Oh, because it's low. I don't know. Toys usually go better, don't they?
Yeah, that's true. I'm still thinking at 65.
I said 75.
Oh my God, Darth
I'm almost right on the money.
Yeah. It was a little bit more. It peaked when he showed up in Acolyte. So, yes, this is a good one.
Here you go, Marco.
There you
Star
go.
Wars Legacy Collection Comic Pack number 22 with Dark Crate and Single Dare from 2009.
315. 315.
Probably, yeah.
Was this one of the exclusive ones? Do you remember?
Yeah, I think.
No, this one's a regular one.
No, wasn't this KB?
KB store?
I don't know.
Came over KB.
You said 325, Marco?
315.
315?
Buy it now.
I'll do 250.
Good guess.
150 for me. I'm going low again. One of these times I go low, I'm gonna be right. Maybe. But probably not. Ruben says 385. He's higher than both of you.
Huh.
Yeah, well, it's not a bad guess.
He's right. Hey! Going low paid off.
There you go. Somebody got a deal on that.
There you go. He did.
I'm 30. Good job.
I want to buy it now, too.
Oh no, only that small one.
Only small. They didn't make the Black Series.
They didn't make the Black Series.
They haven't had an updated one if that's what you had.
Yep.
A 6-inch.
Ooh, yeah.
Another comic pack. This is Star Wars Legacy comic pack number 96 with Lumiria and Luke.
This is expensive, this one. But
no.
This
No,
one
Really? I would think this was cheap because
this is cheap.
Yeah, I'll do 190.
I'm doing $65.
It's another buy it now.
He probably chicked us, dude. This is probably the expensive one.
Yeah. I'm gonna say 100. I'm gonna go right in the middle.
95, yeah.
A little bit lower than the last one.
Yeah, 45 from Ruben. I think
Only
we called
45.
it a cheap one.
Is Ruben tricking us all? That's fine.
No, I think he knows these prices too. But I say, I got
$60
it.
bucks.
Yeah.
65. Yeah.
Marco?
Yeah,
Is it
yeah,
65?
yeah.
Yeah.
That actually cheaper than what I seen a couple of weeks ago with this. I saw this one. They wanted like 2 and change.
Yeah, people were asking crazy money for shit. All right, what do we got
I have a
next?
feeling when you see Luke packed in that, it looks so common.
Yeah. Nobody
Oh, a
likes
master replica. So master replica Count Dooku Star Wars Episode 2 lightsaber.
425. 425.
For those unaware, before there was a Elite Black Series of sabers or whatever, master replica was the thing, and they were very high
Master-
end.
like-
They do helmets too. They do helmets
Yeah.
and stuff like that too.
Yeah,
I guess
they were very high end products. It was only the hilt too. I don't even think they sold the saber part for these.
They did
It
not.
was just the hilt.
What was your guess?
I said 425.
Here you go, Dom, the daughter.
Ah, you get the daughter. Oh, nice. More than
425. Oh.
The only one about this one is it's Duke, but sometimes the lesser known characters go for, like the Mace Windu one goes for a lot.
Well, Count Dooku's
You had 330. Damn, Darth Rubin put 335. I'm gonna go 320. I was gonna do what I was gonna do anyways. I'll go 325.
I'm gonna go above everybody and say 550.
Oh, there you
All
go.
right.
550.
Whoa! 550.
Oh.
You hit it dead nuts.
Play the Price is Right music. Cue the
Nice.
music.
Free spin.
Well, I seen this.
Okay, so Old Republic Collector's Edition PC game. So I assume that doesn't look like it's sealed. So it's
No, I seen this too. This
unsealed
was expensive when I saw it.
Another
so these came out. I think when these came out, they were about $89.
Legendary.
Who that?
$100.
Was that?
It's a legendary foil, Anakin Skywalker.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's actually
They came with a whole bunch of stuff. There's also exclusive collectible.
Yes, it came with a.
exclusive downloadable content with this too, but I don't think that matters.
Oh, see, Ruben has it.
Ruben has this.
I actually think this is a
$600.
Let me say $500. $500.
That's the
I'm
only
at
thing about this.
600.
Like, so if this is complete, it can go for a lot of money. If it's missing one part, like Wookiee's version, they don't quite go for as much. But video game collectors are surprisingly the completest.
525. 500. I said 500.
I'm gonna say $280. Wow, Dungeon Crawler Kevin named his son Anakin.
Huh?
This is complete. So
Damn, Kev.
the
Another
500.
legendary 2, back to back. Qui-Gon.
Yeah.
These are not sorted well.
Oh, damn, really?
Yeah, like I just got 2 packs back
only
to back.
80?
No,
Was
no.
it 88?
Oh, $88?
Damn.
Oh,
And it was complete,
it was
too.
complete?
And it was complete.
Let me buy one of those.
Nice.
That's actually really
I
cool.
will say this much: PC console games do not sell as nearly as much. Or, I'm sorry, PC games do not sell for nearly as much as console games in the collectible market.
It's crazy.
Always bear that in mind.
Yeah.
Next up, the Darth Bane trilogy complete lot from Drew Capison, all first
edition.
Ooh.
$90.
The tricky thing about this, I think they sell this as a box set now.
Damn, another
I don't know if that
legendary.
affects
3
the
packs
price of
back
this
to
or
back
not.
to back legendaries, dude. The shit.
How much is that for the
$90.
box?
That's hold on, I'll tell you in a minute. I'm
Break it
halfway
down.
through probably in 2.
Ruben says 110. Kind of seems right. Wookiee's saying
5
this was a
halfway to
best
5.
offer.
I'm gonna say $60. $55.
This is a tough one because I don't know if the new editions really affect the price of something like
I
this.
don't think it
'Cause these
does.
are pretty common. I know they're first edition, but these were not uncommon books. They were popular.
People
at the
like
time.
the first editions anyway. So.
Yeah, but these were very I'm saying they're not like low printed books. These are
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
pretty
That's why I
high
said
printed
$90.
books for what they were. I'm gonna say 45. I'm gonna go really low. What'd you say, Dom?
90.
90.
Oh, 119. All right.
Ooh, the best offer at 119. Ruben was actually pretty on the money.
Ruben got it.
Pretty on the money with that one.
So it's about even pull rate at this point, by the way.
It's
Go
what?
ahead. It's about even pull rate. So about 6. I've been through 12. I got 2 starters and
All right, so
Five.
this,
Back half of your box isn't awful then.
this is a prep kit. A prep kit. They usually sometimes they give you
Yeah.
So
A little sampling.
a little
So
sample.
retailer events, they would have these a lot, and also even conventions and stuff, they would sometimes hand them out to the press to promote stuff. So this is for Revenge of the Sith from Hasbro in 2005. Looks like it came with an Anakin figure. I'm assuming that's what that is.
$200. I'll say 200.
Tough one. I'm gonna go a little bit. I'd say 135. Weird amount.
$35. $35.
$35
Yeah, $35.
with everything there, huh?
$35.
Ruben's going really high. You went really low. Ruben's doing the opposite. He's at 475.
I know, but I'm playing the Wookiee Fanatic game here. $35.
What do we got? Wow.
Whoa!
$395.
I was wrong.
Wow.
Yes.
Beat all odds. Star Wars Custom Legacies Darth Nile. See,
No, yeah.
3 point. So it's a custom figure. That's 3.7.
Custom
It's a custom figure, yeah.
Yeah.
But they already have a figure.
This is right up.
Is
This is right up
Legacy like a
Donnie. This is right up
popular
Don's.
custom thing?
Oh.
Yeah.
Does it mean Legacy? Like that's what, like Legacy Star Wars.
Yeah,
185.
like Legacy figures.
185.
I don't know. The last time we did a custom figure, it was expensive.
I know
as
that
shit.
was the Lego, but you see some
215, 215,
Auction,
215,
though. Like how much can something like this go for on auction?
215.
depends on like 195, depending on how it depends on the character too. They already have a character. They didn't have to make a custom because they already have one in the comic 2-pack.
I don't know. I was saying like $90.
Actually, no. Now I'm doing the Wookiee thing. $35. $35. $35.
Now you're going low.
Hey, I said
110.
195.
Damn, I should. I was there. I said 120. Ah, I should have stayed where I was.
You were there. You had it. Had it and lost it.
Had it
Ooh.
and lost it.
Wookie says this one's for you.
Thank you,
Dom.
Wookie. Wookie put this one for me. I know he did.
Darth Allen original art sketch cover. They even changed the title of what I assume was Darth Vader to Darth.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, they did because
I
you
think
can see
it's
the
Darth
V
Maul.
underneath it. They used whiteout. That's not really good. That kind of looks shitty.
It does look shitty. I think it's. I got
The art- the
$80.
art looks
I'll say
interesting.
$80.
That lightsaber looks very small compared to something else on that cover.
Yeah, it's Goonerific.
Gooner-tastic.
Goonertastic. I will
It's on an
say.
auction too. Unusual for a sketch cover.
Oh no, you got it. You got to send Goonery to that.
To auction.
135.
This is where I'm going to play the Wookiees Dupinus thing. I'm going to go say $30.
Oh yeah, you're probably right. You probably got us on this one. I'm blaming the
that
Goonery. The whiteout too. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Ruben said 225 though.
He's
I
right.
said $80. It came 40 again.
Oh, you got it.
You said it. You got it. You said $35. Damn. Nice.
Damn, you used that. You used my technique against me.
I did.
That was a
I
great
checked your
force
technique.
move.
Now, unfortunately,
Wookie
Wookie
said
didn't
he
get
figured
it.
Dom
I
on
did
it.
not get this book.
He was waiting for him to hold it up. That's good.
Damn. Oh, there you go.
There you go, Marco. Look, right on cue. Darth Revan's Scourge of the Old Republic showcase for Star
What we
Wars
just say
Unlimited.
We just talked
215.
about it.
Depends on what day you bought it at, but it's
Well,
215.
yeah, he gave you the low, so
I gave you
when
the
this
low.
was.
Actually, 245. 245.
45.
And I just pulled a legendary Vader, so that's nice.
Nice.
You know what? If this was before what's going for now, maybe get it for cheaper.
Ruben-
180.
180. I think it's more. I think if it's a more
more.
recent sale,
Yeah,
because the pre-release stuff came out like 2 weeks
235.
ago, if I remember right.
yeah, I'm 235.
I'm going even a little bit higher than that. I'm going to say 275.
Oh, okay.
Ruben says 215, so he's pretty much taking your original recommendation.
That's fine. Oh, nice.
Hey, 280. Pretty close.
Yeah.
Just sold on July 5th, so
Yeah,
I think pre-release
couldn't-
for this was
I
like
looked
the
at all
end
those
of June.
prices.
So
What's that?
and I think pre-release for this set was like the end of June, so somebody probably pulled it in a pre-release.
No, the pre-release thing was last week, like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's
not
what I
this
mean.
last week.
They probably pulled it in a pre-release thing.
Yeah. They probably I mean, these have only been on sale for
2 weeks ago would have been the end of June, by the way.
Oh, would it have been?
July 13th.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it was the first week of July, whatever it was. They did it on the July 4th weekend. So whatever that
Oh, I
was,
see
that
what
was
you're saying.
pre-release weekend.
Yeah. All right. Next up, vintage Star Wars Darth Vader
I love
1977 child costume with the
I
box.
love it. I always think about buying these because they're not that out of pocket. With the box and in good shape.
That box looks like it's in good shape too.
Yeah, that's where it's probably more because it's still got the plastic. $85.
Tom, you want to hazard a guess?
110.
I'm gonna go lower. I'm gonna say 45. Ruben cuts the fall in the middle, so it's 76.
Yeah, fine.
Would you get a second? Darth Crawler or Kevin wants to see a close up of your Vader card.
Oh, what does it look like? Yeah, sure. It's okay. It's actually a hyperspace too, which is kind of cool.
Oh,
this is actually one of the more valuable I think this is like a $35, $40 card. Come on, give me a better look at that.
Okay. Yeah, hyperspace always carries a little bit more weight.
Yeah, this hyperspace foiled I think goes for $60. I think the hyperspace is like $25 for that. So,
hey, Dungeon, that mask is that way because of the years a person had it. People wearing it, the hot wearing outside.
Yeah,
no,
right,
it just yeah.
This kind of looks like they got it off the bank of the Mustafar lava there. Let's see what we got for price.
Hey,
that's $5.
I said 110. Who said?
I was closer, and
I was too low. I said
Ruben got it because he got by $1. He went above
Ruben
me.
was off by $1. So
yeah, he just went. He added $10 onto my thing.
Ruben was busy googling it while we were looking at it.
Yeah, well,
that was dark collectibles for this week. So.
All right. Well, I'm almost done. I think I got 1, 2, 3, 4 packs left. I'll tell you, it looks like on average, it looks like if nothing changes here, it looks like on average, the pre-release kits are going to win at least legacy wise because we didn't pull a showcase. Let's see. Can we change our luck here at the end?
Still have you hit? Is actually supposed to get like one hyperspace foil in a box too?
I got hyperspace foils. I got a couple of them, but they're commons. I didn't catch a rare hyperspace foil. Yeah.
That's a bummer.
That is a bummer. Yeah. Caught some hyperspace foils. Nothing great. I will tell you that I think because we were talking about this ahead of time. Oh, another legacy. This one is. Oh, here you go, Dom. You're gonna love this one. Who's that, Dom?
Ah, that's a father.
Yep. Yeah. So they have the Mortis gods in this set.
Nice.
I will say that these ones are actually kind of fun. It's a funner set to play with, and with the pull rates being a little bit better, I think they're kind of reviving it a little bit. It is tough to be inside, though. For me, I mean, I get it with some people, but I live on the lake, so it's really tough for me to be inside. As you know, I showed a bunch of
playing a card game.
Yeah, to play a card game. But I've been fishing the heck out of it, Dom. I don't know where your boy is that fishes all the time, but
yeah, he goes like all over the place.
Yeah, I've been killing it lately. It's been a great year for fishing, and actually the kid's finally into it this year, like really into it. So fishing a lot more with him. Also doing some stuff. I don't know. That's it. Yeah, so that's not a great. So this box is not a great pull rate, I don't think. So I have 24. So it's 6 in a thing, and we made out with. What do we make out with on this?
You said you had 7, if I counted right. Legendary.
Yeah. Well, hold on. So this one right here, we got a hyperfoil, Ahsoka, and we got a rare base. So we'll put that in for what that is. But we got 3 6 packs. We got 3 legendaries. So that means if we had 24 packs, 6, 12, 18, 24, we should have 3 times 4.
That's not really how averages work, but
no, isn't it?
That's a really good one.
Isn't it? Isn't that how it would? It's every 6 packs, right? 6 packs.
Yeah, but just because you had one, I mean, there's 6 packs in a box of the pre-release things. Just you had one good pre-release kit doesn't mean that all of them are that way.
I know, but yeah, I mean, I get it, but we're just testing these 2 out. I opened up one box,
but you're right.
So it's 3 every 6.
No.
24 legendaries. We have 1 legendary, 2 legendaries. We didn't get that many. 3 legendaries, 4 legendaries, 5 legendaries, 6 legendaries. Ugh, 7 and 8 legendaries. So that's not bad though.
That's
And then
not
I got
awful.
the 2 starters, and I got the starters as one as like a foil and the other one as a hyperspace.
It just kind of sucks that your hyperspace foils are not good. Is what makes that box.
Yeah, my hyperspace foils kind of.
If you would take those cards and add them up, how much do we get?
The pack, you get a discount for buying the freeze. They say average about $24. I probably got $20 out of about that out of the legendaries, $24. And then out of the case, not anywhere close to that. Probably. Well, no, I got that Darth Vader. That Darth Vader probably saved me because that's
probably half the box.
So you bought a case? You bought a case?
Yeah. Well, I bought
a
booster box, and it was priced at I think out the door I got everything for like $100. So it's like $80 for the box. So half the box was that one card. So yeah, I mean, I broke even, if not a little bit, like $40 on top. Overall, but I mean, not terrible. But you have to piece it all out at that point, so not bad. Yes, I am outside. That is right, Kevin. I'm outside a lot. So anyways, that was kind of cool. Well, hey, thanks everybody for showing up. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you once again to Wookiee Fanatic for everything you do. Down below, make sure you put down below if you want us to do more foils. If not, we'll try to come up with something else. But looks like you guys are liking this series, so we're gonna keep it going. You guys all have a good one.
You can also suggest categories for the collectibles and the Guess the Collectibles game too. So.
Yeah. Anything you want. Thank you, Ryan. Anything you want, just let us know. All right. Talk to you guys later. Yeah, I know, Ruben. You do. You like everything we do.